Hello and welcome back to Iron Valor, where I definitely wasn't scrambling to make sure that the dungeon is ready for my brave heroes. Before we get into tonight's episode, though, we do have a couple of announcements to go over, which I also definitely have pulled up, and I'm not pulling up right at this moment. So, first off, we have a couple of other shows that we'd love if you checked out. We do have Dead Man's Land, Dead Man's Land? No Man's Land. No Man's Land. Which is on Sundays. It's a Malifaux Through the Breach system. Pre-recorded episodes that's kind of like a Victorian steampunk kind of vibe. And it's got a card flipping system rather than just your standard dice. It's really cool. Highly recommend you check it out. And yeah, we also don't have a Monday night show right now. It was Kids on Brooms. They're taking a break for their next season at the moment, but we'd highly recommend you check them out as well. And all of the VODs are on YouTube, so right now it's just a great time to catch up. But here on Iron Valor, and I might as well go ahead and shout out my little cast and crew we have going on over here. I got Andrew over there playing Raphael. I've got Reina playing Monsieur de la Guirlande. Over there we have Maria playing Claire. And then down there we have Karan playing Caswin Bellabel. And we have a wonderful Daniel Hodges joining us as well, as a guest character playing his Nikki Orlov, little Bladesinger wizard. My name is Max, I'll be your dungeon mistress for the evening though. And here on Iron Valor we do things a little bit differently. So, as a reminder for anybody that's tuning in now, or, you know, in the future, you can come to future streams, we love you too. There are things called Valor tokens, which you get just by watching our streams, even the ones that aren't Iron Valor. You can use these tokens at any time to redeem luck, blesses, and curses, against me, of course, for this party. Super influential and very helpful, especially when these people are going through something called the Doom Vault in-game. So I would highly recommend you check those out. But I think I really speedran those announcements, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, use !point commands to see ways that you can influence the game. There we go, last part of that. But that's everything I've got. So, with all of that being said, get your torches lit because we are about to delve deep here on Iron Valor. Welcome back, everybody. So, last time on Iron Valor, our party, known as On Top of the Board, has descended into the lands of Thay, which are, if you've never seen the D&D movie, or you're not familiar with the lore, big, chaotic, evil nation over there on the southern side of the Sword Coast. All of these people in Thay tend to run a magocracy, but even worse, more recently, a powerful lich known as Zastam has taken over, wouldn't say stewardship, a permanent dictatorship over Thay. Our heroes were contacted by the Assembly of Waterdeep's leaders, the Lord's Helm, and sent into a place known as the Doom Vault. Doom Vault, apparently, contains not only a lot of Thayan secrets, but also, more importantly, the phylacteries of all of Zastam's lead elite necromancers, yes, but liches. The party has made their way through a couple of rooms so far, through this very dangerous place. They've met a vampire spawn and her minions, who they dispatched quite handily. Also met a actual vampire, it would seem, from their best estimations. and didn't dispatch him. Actually, made a deal, took some blood for one of their glyph keys, went through, disarmed a trap or two, and found themselves in a steamy hot room with plush curtains, pillows, and drapes, in which 4 warriors seemed to guard a woman with this lovely, like coffee tan skin, these white tattoos that kind of go over her body, and stunning silk fineries. This woman, you also did not immediately kill. She introduced herself to you as, where did her name go? Pencheska, yes. And while Nikki was very suspicious of her motives, she didn't seem too terribly hostile at the presence of intruders, and instead seemed to pointedly ignore and maybe even aid you a little bit as you poked around her room for different secrets that might be abound. And that's kind of where you guys find yourselves now. I believe with the assistance of this lady not stopping you, you have uncovered 2 secret exits to this place. You also found a ascending stone, or there was an actual name for them. One moment. Oh, something of the lights. I'll find the name in a minute. But essentially something that can be used to contact Serana, your red wizard friend on the outside of the Doom Vault that sent you in here originally. But yeah, you found all of that. You have 2 exits right now, which I will go ahead and open up for you. You have one to the south. I'll just open the holes until you choose to investigate further. And one on the eastern side, or, relatively. So, what would you all like to do?
Have we investigated everything in this room? Are we good to go? I kind of just woke up from a head trauma event.
Wait, was that
I
a
know
question
that
for me?
I know that we already we can't exactly search the room per se because there are people in it. But I know that we have found a payphone that will take us back to the material plane, and then we found a little another note as well. Yes, or a key, right?
Yes, you found another glyph key.
We traded for the glyph key.
You traded for the one from the vampire.
Oh, right. Oh, the closet we're talking about.
You found one in
Gotcha.
the closet as well, yes.
And then we have the payphone that is that we can use to get out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's a secret door.
There are 2 secret doors that lead out of here that were not notated on your map that you received, which you have, with a little bit of help, have identified. I will say, just from opening these doors and kind of cracking them a little bit, without exploring too heavily into them, the one to your east is blowing a lot more hot air out of it.
So at this point, Nikki, being the cartographer that he is, has the map out and says, "It looks like we have 2 options here, team. We can either head through the what? How do you say? The breathy hot tunnel over here to our east, or we can go back the way we came from the predator towards the predator pools, which may or may not be fun to deal with. But if we go east, that appears to go towards the blood pens. So which sounds better, the predator pools or the blood pens?"
Gonna go out on a
Kick-ass.
limb and say Everton sounds less than desirable.
I agree. Everything's terrible. We should go home. But that's just, but we are getting, I think, paid. I could be wrong.
I
Kaz,
wish I was getting paid.
that hot breath that room is breathing over there. Does it seem like a sexy hot breath to you, or like a dangerous hot breath?
Also think it's safe to say everything sexy or not is dangerous down here.
Oh, please, I'm not dangerous at all.
She doesn't seem dangerous to me. She didn't attack us.
Thank you. After all, you all are supposed to be here. At least that's what I think.
That's right, new friend.
While I'm still not discounting you just yet.
I don't think Kaz has recovered from his head injury event.
Give
Kaz
you a
is
week,
still-
Della.
Guys is still like looking around, trying to figure out what the fuck's. I'm gonna leave this one up to you. I feel like a blur right now.
Yeah, I think Daniel had you giving her like an ab routine and just kind of showing off to keep her distracted as you guys rummage through her closets.
I mean, that's very in line with Kaz. So, yeah.
I mean, she asked for the ab routine. It wasn't like
I don't think she asked for it.
it wasn't like I was like, oh, you know what Kaz will do here? Striptease.
Well, I
It
just
was
want you to
like-
know, Kaz would do that.
I
Kaz
will
would.
say,
I feel like I could
Whatever.
pull up the VOD and it would say something else. Go ahead, Claire.
I feel like whichever way we go, guys, I could really use some motivation to get there. If you know what I mean, Kaz.
Hey, yo, let me tell you, I might have had words and, gotta, you know what? Let's stretch. Let's get some blood going back to the old cranium. And, it's all about like raising your arms up and getting a good pose that you feel good about. You know, make sure somebody else sees you because that's a confidence booster. And, the more confident you are, the better you do. And, everybody gets a good speech about that. So give yourselves, some hit points. Give yourselves 13 temporary hit points
13?
from
Beautiful.
Caswin's speech
Just from-
about look good, feel good, look like
Just-
me.
Just from being positive?
That's right, positive thinking.
Whew.
And then,
Everybody's thinking like that, but they ought to be.
should we flip a coin
What are we flipping
What?
a coin for?
So where do we go?
for where we go?
I will flip a coin.
Who has
I have a coin.
Oh, I was gonna roll a d20.
I was gonna roll d22, but I don't have one. I was actually just lying. You can roll it.
Okay. All right. I should roll another one. Let's see. Odds we go east. Evens we go south.
East it is.
To the where are we going? Something not good.
So, what?
We're going to the east, it looks like.
Okay, to the hot room.
Yeah. What was that called?
On the map. Let me look at your map real fast for you. That particular room is just a square that has no name so far as you
Oh,
can tell.
the blood pens. To the blood pens.
Oh, in the direction of the blood pins, yes.
Yeah.
All right, dope. So let me. So there is a bit of brimstone kind of scent that comes out of this room, and just a waft of heat that boils out, which seems to be keeping the rest of this space kind of entrenched with just a fiery layer of heat. And that's the best word I can get. As you look out the other side, and just down this hallway that you kind of opened up, and you open up a little bit more now that you've decided, you do see flickering light coming from down that way. And just kind of casting shadows across the walls.
Oh. Well, let's go that way, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
That's what
Yeah.
I decided.
I-
Okay.
I do like warmth, so I'm glad it worked out this way.
You decide to go south now? Or you're going the other way?
Where are you guys going?
Going back? What? Where are you
I
guys
don't
going?
know.
We're going through the breathy tunnel.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Which one's the
east.
breathy tunnel?
There's a compass rose
Are
near
we not?
bottom left. That's the east.
Oh.
Are we
Oh.
not going through the breathy tunnel?
That's the
Breathy
breathy
tunnel.
tunnel.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
here we
Yes.
go.
Yep.
Towards the blood pins, and I will say that this area is nicely built
Oh,
out to
It's
do a
hobby.
quick to do a quick
Hey.
circle round. Will be solid. It's a great spot.
As you enter this room,
You were supposed to be home.
who was going in
me.
first? It was kind of
Kaz.
it's a small tunnel. So
Kaz.
okay, we'll do this then. As Kazwin begins to walk in, Kazwin, you see what you maybe thought might be something akin to Hobby. You see this like panther-like being made of pure flame, just red hot and burning, and just casting fire off of himself. And as you enter the room, you see it kind of turn its head back towards you, and its maw just kind of opens. There's just this guttural growl that sounds like crackling leaves. And it leaps towards you as this blast of heat just assails you. And as it does, there is a bright light that emanates from around, and it almost seems to get yanked back like a foot or so.
Oh.
Just there pawing at this entryway.
Hey there, guy.
I will say, Kaz, you're not a smart dude, but the light does seem to be coming from the walls and these funny little letters and symbols that are on the wall.
Oh. Well, it must be keeping this thing on a leash or something. I do know a little bit about that. Claire? You know
Leashes?
anything more about this?
Is leashes the thing you know about?
Oh, Kaz knows a little bit.
No. What? Wait, I don't want to know.
At least a little
Yep.
bit.
You do
Yes,
see
a
as
little bit.
it is almost immediately dragged back kind of towards the center of the room as well. It is just kind of claws.
Can I inch closer to take a look at the walls, see if I can see what they say, or if they say anything?
Yeah, you can go ahead and take a quick look at it. Make me an Arcana check.
Oh,
Natural 1.
I roll ones in real life too. Nice.
You have no idea what these runes mean. They look magic, but they lit up when it got closer to leaving its little central circle. Put it that way.
Sorry, Kaz. I must have hit my head or something. I don't know what's going on here.
That's what I'm saying. There's gotta be like a trap or something, no?
I will say, you guys have spent a good deal of time around Hobby as well. It is speaking. Do any of you speak Primordial?
No.
I speak Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Okay. Don't recognize the language that it's speaking. Or you can't...
Mm.
I would say you recognize it from spending so much time with an actual fire elemental. But you do not
Speak it.
speak it, unfortunately.
Well, I don't understand it. We should probably go somewhere else because that thing seems upset.
Look, I got an
Maybe it
idea.
was. It might have been taking a nap or something.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
How about I'll run in really fast because I got this potion of fire resistance still.
Okay.
I'll distract it. Everyone else run by because I think it's trapped here. Like it's leashed down to what.
It's
you say,
definitely
Kevin.
leashed down. Yeah.
So what we'll do is I'll run in and distract it and be like, oh, don't look at everyone else, and then everyone else run across, open the door, run through. I'll follow you. Everything will be great.
Should we ask our new friend if she knows anything about it?
That's a much more sensible idea.
I mean, we could also do that. I just want to, beforehand.
I
Hey,
like Bella's idea.
listen here, sweet thing. You know
Don't
anything
say
about
that.
this? What?
No,
It's
you're
a
good.
compliment. Hey,
Okay.
you know anything about this little fire guy in this other room? Maybe something you want to tell us?
Francesca was fetching like a bowl of, or had been fetched a bowl of grapes and was kind of popping them into her mouth, just watching with a slight smile as you guys talked amongst yourselves. I know that's the wizards keep it here to keep the place warm. It should not be able to attack you, as long as you do not approach it.
Can we go Can we go past it? Like, is there they're just using it for heat?
Well, yes, it is a furnace.
Oh, that's fine.
Doesn't seem to like it.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Of course it doesn't like it. It's a creature of innate incarnate fire. You think it would like to be in this hole forever?
No.
I mean, we could free it on the way out.
Sure. You feel free to do that.
Oh, I just hate to see it here. She's also thinking of her Warhammer friend. All alone in a case.
Is this really something that we want to deal with right now?
I mean, I guess we could come back for it, but I just want to note it.
Okay.
I feel like we definitely noted it's here. We'll come back.
Maybe a cousin for hobby.
Oh, that'd be nice. He needs more friends that aren't online, you know.
Just collecting elementals.
I mean, that is your prerogative. This is a dangerous place for those that aren't supposed to be here.
But we are supposed to be here.
Oh, I know. I'm sure of it.
We're for sure supposed to be here.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
All right, let's.
So, do we want to go the other way then?
Yeah, I don't think we mess with the furnace. There's nothing wrong there.
So we're just not gonna explore that way?
You do see a double set of doors on the other side.
All right, getting past it, we probably get attacked, right? Unless you think you can really sneak or distract it long enough.
I feel very confident in my capacity to distract it.
Can I, as a druid, do an insight check to see if it seems more intent on attacking versus just trying to get out?
Sure.
Sweet.
I will also say I might have exaggerated how much it came at you, Caswin. It didn't get to reach you. It just kind of flared up and like, but it didn't get near the door.
Okay.
13?
13.
Even knowing hobby, this creature is almost of a different level of primordial power. You see it kind of speaking again, but none of you understand what it's saying. But it does seem to be like babbling a little bit incoherently. You hear it just saying a lot of words.
Is it speaking Ignan or
Ignan? Yes, so primordial, a dialect of it. I would say all of you that have spent a lot of time with hobby, give me a quick history check. To see if you recall any of his native tongue.
Are you
Caswin, the historian?
1,
that was almost a 24.
Oh, that's a
2 for a dirty one.
Yep, it's a dirty one.
You're a dirty one.
Hey.
Claire, you recognize it's using the word home a lot.
He's saying home a lot. Hobby says home a lot.
Or the Ignan equivalent, which is something of this sort.
I've heard Hobby use that word before.
Oh, Della, you also recognize it.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering where your other die went. It just disappeared.
Yeah, it didn't even come up on the history, so I guess it truly just blipped out.
I think he wants to go home.
Well,
I can send him home if we level up.
Where's home?
For most creatures like this, Cosmon, that are they are native to the elemental plane of fire. It's one of the 4 elemental planes that surrounds the material.
Kaz just keeps nodding and looking at his bicep. Okay. Well, let's walk past him because we can't send him home right now.
Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna go up with my fire resistance.
Okay.
And scoot around the. I already have.
All right.
I did that way earlier. Okay. I'm gonna go up around the left side over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my best to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And try to gain his attention as I'm gonna try to move through here. And
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, buddy, you're on fire. Please ignore everyone. Can come over here. Look at me. I'm burning alive. Oh no!"
You see as you enter its space, kind of, Nikki. See it kind of its heat rises, and its 2 points of eye-like spots are like pure white. And it continues to speak and just stares at you, and this place is hot, like too hot. You will take 1 point of fire damage for you. That's the halved already. Is this room, you feel, even with your fire resistance, just the sweat running down your face, but it doesn't seem to be able to swing on you. As much as it like flares towards you a little bit, it's not able to get at you. You see
everybody, go!
You see all the runes on your side of the room are flaring up brightly, as it's staring at you, just being this close to it. Is everybody just dashing through?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah. Claire's gonna stop at the entrance to the door, and like, wait, he's facing Nikki, right?
I will say it is uncomfortably hot there still, but he is facing Nikki. Like it's uncomfortably hot for any of you, and you kind of don't. You feel like it's a little too warm to stay standing still in here.
Alright, so I'll come to the other side, but I'm gonna wait for Nikki to pass because I want to talk to him.
Okay.
Not Nikki, to the
Sure. I assume everybody else you dash through, throw these doors open, and run out the other side.
Yep.
Okay.
God.
Cool. Nikki, what do you do?
So everyone's pulled through. Is it my turn again?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
I'll follow everyone else up.
It watches you go. Yes. Just like pulling against whatever these magical white chains are, and you see the runes on your side of the room flaring up as well. If you'd like to, Nikki, you can also make the Arcana check.
For what?
For identifying what these runes are.
Nikki has determined they are runes that hold this guy in place, and
Sure.
that there's a chance he could dispel them, but it's not worth his time right now.
Claire's gonna when the fire elemental faces us, I just want to quickly like tell him in like it with a gentle demeanor, like nodding my head, and repeat the word home back to him, as if to say we're gonna come back.
Go ahead and give me your best impression of that word for me, since I had to do it a bunch.
How did you say it? Okay, ready?
Perfect. I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is here from earlier. Forgot about that. As you say that word to it, you see as it was flaring up and just like pulling against these restraints. You say that it kind of pulls its head back a little bit, tilts it to the side, this big panther-like head. It's like pure white eyes, just kind of narrow a little bit.
Claire's gonna just like, it's hot, so she's gonna like kind of like put her hands down, like it's gonna be okay, and then bounce.
You see the runes, which had stopped glowing, kind of start to light up again. I don't know what Nikki's his Arcana check was, but we'll say to avoid burning yourselves alive, you shut the doors, kind of make your way into this room. Okay. Whereupon you see another white gate. What was your Arcana check? Oh wait, no, he doesn't have his headphones on yet. But yeah, the white gate here, once again, it's just a circle that is full of pure white mist that completely obstructs your vision. You can see the runes on the ground in front of it. What was that Arcana check for you, Nikki?
A 14
Nick.
plus something.
Okay.
14 plus 8, 22.
Two.
A lot.
2.
Okay.
22.
dope. So you understand obviously that the runes on the wall are a set of arcane bonds that are keeping it confined. You, with your check, you think that you can do a couple of more Arcana checks and actively work on disrupting these wall bonds. And you could probably disable them for long enough for the elemental to leave the room. You could also use Dispel Magic if you felt like it. But you know that just with your natural ability.
Are we still talking about the fire elemental that's been trapped to be a furnace?
It
Yes.
seems cruel to leave him in there. He didn't seem harmful.
Just tossing
I
out
just wanted to go home.
that
Yeah,
extra
but-
stuff for you.
I didn't bring a jacket. Did anyone else bring a jacket that I could borrow?
But do
Or
you think it's gonna get that hot if we let it out? Like,
It will definitely probably let the people we're hiding from know something is up. Though if their furnace just kind of
yeah,
breaks out.
they're for
That's a-
sure
that's a
gonna
good
call
point.
maintenance if the AC goes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was Claire had the right of it earlier. It's like, let's just get him on the way out. You know, someone, I can't remember if it was Claire or Caswin, maybe Della. I don't remember who, but we'll catch him on the way out. You know.
Claire cares about animals more than people, so she's grumpy about it, but she's fine with it.
Well, Nikki would rather not put on a jacket, and that's how he feels about elementals.
Okay.
So
Understandable.
Heaters are
What if we
good.
convinced him to come with us, and he was a walking heater.
I think he's going to be really angry at everyone here if we let him out because he's been trapped for God knows how long. So I imagine that this kind of creature is just going to kill everything around.
Claire's
That'd be
gonna
my guess.
cross her arms and just follow, keep going.
And we'll absolutely let him just on the way out after we've done everything we need to do.
Yeah, he'll be a fantastic distraction as we escape. Or maybe we'll let him out like right before we take the call box and go take a long rest. You know, then they'll be like, "Oh, all this stuff happened. I wonder if it's related to the AC." And then, you know, we'll be halfway through our long rest.
Fine, but if anything happens to him because of that, I will be very upset.
That's fair.
Okay.
Alright.
So you find yourself in an uncomfortably hot room, though not fire damage worthy, and a misty white gate.
Does it look like I need one of those key cards for it?
I think you have like 3 of them now.
Does Cass have them all?
I don't know.
I don't know. I hand them all
think
to
I
you.
had-
I don't know what these are for. If I had them, like I said, I think I hit my head.
Sure.
Put
Della,
it
you
in
have 3
in
glyph
the
keys
mist.
now.
Oh, cool. Hey, Kaz, you love doors.
Yeah.
And you opened the last one. So here's the keys. See which one works.
Yeah. I try them in whatever order I can pull them out of my hand in.
So all 3 are nearly identical. They all have this like swirling black mist in it. And as you hold it towards the gate, the mist kind of disappears around it, like a video game rendering the fog to leave the area, you know?
Yep.
And you see there are 2 passageways, one on the left and one on the right. One immediately ends in like a set of double doors. The other one seems to run down a lot longer before hitting a set of stairwells on the other side.
Left side.
Oh, just remember, in case you weren't here the last time you opened the door for whatever reason, You have to, or is it just that one door that you have to have the key in?
As he begins to walk away, the mist
There it goes.
shifts back into place. One thing I didn't highlight last time, and for good reason, as you make your way through the left side, you feel like, you know that vertigo feeling when you're on a roller coaster, where your guts kind of go up into your stomach, or, you know, down more than they normally do? As you step over to the left through this white portal, and really in it as well, you feel that sense of vertigo. And like, kind of almost stumble, but you manage to get your sense of gravity back as you step through. Something has changed stepping through there.
Well, something's weird in this room. Balance is all jumbled.
Okay, he
Let me
he
clarify.
walks away from the gate.
Let me clarify.
Kaz,
That's only around the gate, right?
It's as you walk through it, yes. As you walk through it, Kazwin, and complete, you know, your movement, the mist reapparates. And Rafi, you are shunted out onto the side with Nikki.
You forgot to hold the
Vertigo go
door.
away?
He did not hold the door, he started walking. Rafi, you take 6 points of force damage as these misty white tendrils poof, uppercut you and shove you back out. And Della, you find yourself alone.
Ah.
Kaz,
God damn it, Cass!
Kaz, come back.
What?
Kazwin
Alright.
cannot
Take the
hear
door
any of you
back.
right now, by the way.
No. But he will.
You're not.
He should know because.
I think he would know after a moment, but
The cursing is in spirit.
then it evaporates again.
Oh.
Robbie's
No,
gonna
you're all,
assume
you're all
that
definitely
he
yelling at
heard
him, but like, ah!
as he came back, he definitely heard.
Yeah,
Hey guys.
everybody's
Oh.
giving you dirty looks.
We went through this in the last door, Kaz. You got to hold it open so we can all go through.
Everybody's giving me dirty looks, but I'm so clean, and I just keep walking.
But yes, Daniel, to answer your question, the white gates seem to give you that vertigo feeling, and as you step through, it seems like it's okay. It seems like something has changed. All right.
Like in our body or like spiritually?
Like we've gone from one pocket dimension to another.
Potentially.
Mm.
That might be something that you could guess with your wizardy knowledge.
I'm a wizard of wisdom.
He's a wizard.
As you
Wisdom.
pull these
I've been
big
to
ass
school.
doors open, you see a far different sight than you saw in the abyssal prisons. The sunken floor of this huge hall is covered with dead insects. You just see dried shells kind of shifting and whispering in a faint breeze. Dozens of demonic faces are carved into the white marble walls of this chamber. A slight wind gusts from each of their mouths, which kind of yawn open with hideous grins of different kinds. Down the center of the chamber, towards the doors of the far end, all the way through, there is a series of black, flat stone platforms that are kind of arranged like stepping stones, but a little bit oversized.
Well, I think we're supposed to jump on these. Boop.
Yasmin jumps. Okay.
Why is Nikki laying down?
He's tired.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm gonna watch Kaz go first.
Oh. Okay.
as you jump, Yasmin,
Yeah.
I need you to make a con save for me.
Okay. Well, Caswin was not as prepared for this as he would have liked to be, but oh, that's a 15.
15?
Yep.
As you jump onto it, you realize with a bit of a horror that not all of these insects are dead.
No.
As there's a rustling and a swarm of these insects just reach up and start biting and clawing at you, but you manage to resist There are bites, negative effects that might come over you at this moment.
This is a shitty room.
And you manage to kind of, just with sheer willpower, you resist the swarm of insects that are there. And manage to kind of kick them off a little bit. Seems like you're okay for the moment.
I have a question.
Hey.
How far is this room across?
How far? Let me find out for you. So from where you are right now, it's about 140 feet.
Thank you.
Well, be careful, guys. There's a lot of bugs in here, and I don't think they're all dead. But I think we got to jump on these stones and then try to get through the room.
Okay.
Is there a way to get rid of the bugs?
Kaz just kind of looks at her like,
Can you swat the bugs, Kaz? Can you swat the bugs?
I will
I
also
mean,
say...
they're not like that mad at me. They might be mad at you, but like,
Mad at me?
well, yeah. They're surviving here because they're, warm enough because we had the heater guy down here.
Yeah, and he's still down there.
Yeah, but you're trying to move him. Maybe they know.
Maybe he would kill the bugs for us.
I will say, I described it a little bit differently than was accurate. Very sorry. The insects got shot out of the demon faces on the sides.
Oh.
Okay.
Attempted to envelop you, failed, and then curled up and died with the rest of the dead bugs on the ground.
Okay.
Right.
So it's a trap.
Well, problem solved. Jump.
Make another con save as both demon faces on either side spew bugs at you.
I'm gonna look down at Della and say,
That's a 20.
"How do you
Managed to
like-
resist it.
How do you feel about bugs?"
And they
Della?
fall, curl up.
All right, so I think now.
Is it gonna shoot more bugs? Jump back one.
Kaz jumps back.
All right, make another con save.
Okay. That
Two more
answers the
bug
question.
cannons fire at you.
I mean, to answer your question, they're not my favourite, but go ahead.
They're not your favorite.
I mean, they're alright. They serve a
17.
function.
I think I'm gonna skip the bugs. You want to come with, and
You
Mickey
kinda-
will hold out his hand.
Gotta grab yourself.
Sure.
Hey, I don't want to go through the bugs.
I grab Della's hand, and we vortex warp
Oh.
150 feet across the
What?
place,
Okay.
straight to the other side, all the way to the other door.
Where would you like to land?
On the door.
On
And it
the
looks
door?
looks like there's a door
the
over there,
door.
right?
There is a door.
Yeah, so we'll land on that ledge and open it.
There's barely a ledge.
Okay. It's a very tiny ledge. If you
Oh,
wouldn't mind,
nice.
both of you go ahead and make me a dex save as you attempt to not fall off of this ledge
Well,
and
it
into
look-
bugs.
It does look like there was somewhere to, like,
There's
we
a
would
pillar
have to,
right here.
yeah, we would have to land somewhere to open the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so where we could reach it. Dex save, that's a 14 plus a bunch.
Okay.
10.
Hey.
Natural 20. Both of you managed to grab the handles of the door. Ah!
Yeah, we just open it and go through.
Yeah. It does not appear to be locked, thankfully.
Perfect.
Oh.
We wave. I
Yeah.
wave. I wave at all of our friends.
Kaz, can you fly us across?
Kaz like thinks about it. Yeah, actually. I sprout my wings. Good idea.
Also, I might add, it is completely dark in here. So if you don't have dark vision,
Kaz has perfect dark vision.
great. Just so you know.
Yeah, so Kaz will sprout his wings, and then he'll go and pick up Claire and fly her across. Zoo.
See you, Raffy.
And then
Good
once
luck-
he's done
Good luck,
shuttling,
Turtle.
once he has shuttled Claire, he will go back and shuttle Rafi.
Okay. We'll say that takes... it's a big hallway, actually. So that's 4 of your rounds, I would say, to get both of them.
Yep.
As
That's
you
fine.
guys congregate over here, you notice that there's nothing on the other side of these doors. other than a small place to stand.
I
There's
hate
no
this.
door here?
Investigate!
I
Well,
would like
hurry
to
up, because
investigate.
otherwise we're going back. I only got so much flight.
Kazan's wings begin to
No, shush, 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 shush,
the
not
sonic
yet.
drowning noise begins to happen.
I don't see
Oh
much.
no.
Do I get anything with an 11?
Investigating this wall? No.
Yeah.
Right.
And you guys kind of look at each other and realize, oh.
There's dead ends on this place.
Well,
Oh, this is
I pull out the map.
just...
Nikki looks at the map. You guys are all like super crunched into here together, by the way. So Nikki, you kind of pull it out, just like right here, trying to not step on dead bugs. Even though there's a couple just on the floor here, and it's almost worse because you know you can see the individual ones.
Wait,
Well,
why didn't we
Nikki-
just? Why didn't we just go through the door on the right?
You look over there, you don't see any doors.
I could see it on the map.
You do see
Right there by where we came in.
see something on the map, yeah.
So,
I
We
don't know.
board.
I
what
couldn't
was the
see anything
purpose
in
of this
that room.
room?
I'm just glad we got across it.
Yeah,
What was
Can
the
I-
purpose of
Is
this
there,
room?
is there anything over
Can
here?
I notice? Do I notice that there's a bug dispenser missing from a certain area on a certain side of the wall? I do have dark vision.
I think that would be a fair thing to maybe notice.
Okay. There's conveniently a bug dispenser missing from over there, and I point, and I'm trying to show Kaz
On where?
over there
On the
And I
wall
po-
here.
on the wall on our left, when you're looking back.
Okay, I fly over.
Okay. You have about one round.
There's a bug dispenser missing. Okay. Just gonna stand on this then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
No,
I'm gonna drop it
five,
over here.
It would be
You
the
land
Where
on
this,
that
where this dice is
back.
dropping.
Is that what you guys are saying? It's right
Yeah.
This
here.
dice, right?
They're pointing at the wall over by that die.
I can't
do
see
you
your.
this,
Oh,
Do you see this one particular panel?
I would
that's
fly over to
slightly-
it. Yes, that's where I would
Slightly
fly to.
smaller than the rest.
Yeah. I would fly to it. Is there like a button or something?
Guys, when you fly over to it, you hear your wings. Bap, 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 bap. Make a perception check.
God, you guys are
Please
asking the
perceive.
non-perception person to like do this
Please perceive.
with my -3.
Your perception person can't see in this room.
Natural
Oh.
20. Hey,
Yes.
best we can do.
For a total of 17.
17. Yep.
Be perceived.
You're asking a real idiot to go perceive.
Kaz, when you look at it and you're really confused and it's very hectic, and technically your check would not pass this DC even with a natural 20.
Oh, well.
But I gotta give you one every once in a while. So
Hey.
you're just, well, where is it? I don't want to fall in these bugs. And then you hit something, and the door cracks in a little bit. And you're like, oh, dope. I found it. I'll make a little hole here for you. Oh, not that. We'll make it work. Hang on. Okay, but you find something.
Cool. What is it exactly?
It appears to be a doorway that leads out.
I think we're supposed to go this way, you guys.
Don't go through there.
Is there any light coming from it?
On that side, it's a little bit more lit.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. I got it in the right spot.
I think we're supposed to go this way, you guys.
Alright, so now you gotta get halfway back around the room.
feel
Well,
like
not
we're
quite
going
halfway.
low right now.
I'm basically out of flight at this point,
we
right?
we can go. I reach
Yes,
down
you
the
are.
ground. Bill says,
Yeah, I can't fly anymore, guys. That's all I got.
I can vortex us over there if you want, Della.
I mean, is it a waste of magic? Like, do we have...
No, of course not. I'm full of magic. That's all I do. And this time I only need a second level spell to do this, and whoop, we can teleport over there.
Okay. Della and Nikki immediately make it across. No issues.
Like,
I have a scroll of spider climb.
Hmm.
Is
Okay.
that going to...
I mean,
do you want to use it?
Robbie, do you have any better ideas?
I mean, I can transform, but I can only do that so much unless we can rest. But we don't want to rest here.
Can you summon something that we can ride and fly?
Once.
Oh.
Only once.
I can't use the scroll of spider climb on both of us, right?
If you use it on me, you might be able to hang on.
All right.
As you
I'll
guys
do-
are doing that, Nikki, Della, and Caswin.
Mm-hmm.
This big old marble door. You push it open, and you walk in. It looks like Nikki was curious about what was in the next room. You see there are rough cots that are just scattered across the floor. That kind of contrasts with the decor here. In the east end of the room, which is a gigantic seat of white marble. Some of the magic lights in here are shrouded, so that side of the room is dimly lit. In the northeast corner, you do see a black gate. To the west of it, which would be on its left, somewhere, I don't know if it's really depicted actually on this map, you do see another contact stone. However, you also see a bunch of people in here. As they all begin to wake up from their naps, seeing you enter, hearing the marble door open, and kind of look over at you. One warrior in particular, you see his face is gaunt and kind of unsettlingly undead. No, you were where you were. But the rest of them look, like Thaans, maybe wizards of some sort, all kind of rousing and turning and looking at you. And it's the one undead kind of points at you with a sword, Nikki, and makes this unsettling, horrible wail. Just, "Ah!" And that's where we're gonna take an early break so I can get this initiative set up. And we'll be back after all that's ready. So this will be fun. We'll be back in just a minute. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We love you. We'll be right back. No. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I've just been spending some time over the break getting this this battle prepared, as Nikki has stumbled into what appears to be a room full of people. As one warrior clad in this heavy armor kind of sticks a sword out at you, Nikki, and just and alerts what seems to be the rest of this room as they all wake up, look over at you. Some of them a little bit having already woken up from the massive marble door cranking open, and some of them a little more groggy. You find yourself facing a lot of people. A lot of them are prone right now, but we come around because you got the highest initiative. What would you like to do, Nikki?
Gosh, that's so crazy. I'm getting the sense. Real quick, I just looking at these guys. Can I get a quick description of what I'm looking at here? Like, are these people? Are they skeletons? Like, there's like a quick synopsis of what's happening.
Yeah, so you see some tieflings, some humans, a lot of humans, half elves, humanoids generally for the entirety. A lot of them are just getting up and waking up, and you see this one guy screaming at you. Hard to get a lot more information than that.
So I get the sense that these are normal, well, not for lack of a term, normal. These are like living people who exist.
You would know as a wizard boy that dead don't normally sleep.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Great. So in that case, I'm going to begin by drawing my blade, letting the song sing.
Okay.
That short sword comes out, the familiar blade that once belonged to his father. Or once belonged to his father, that then belonged to his brother, that now belonged to him. And as it does, it sings out across the battlefield. And all of you who are not yet in the room hear that faint hum come across the battlefield. And then I'm going to do what all spellcasters and what all wizards in this situation should do, which is I'm going to fireball.
Knew it.
Middle of the room, 4th level, as high as I can go.
Okay. Show me where you're putting your bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I don't really know how it works. I don't really know how Tailspire works.
So yeah, you
But,
just have a
you
little
know.
toggle ruler thing. Choose
Oh,
a
yeah.
midpoint.
Yeah. Can you pull that up for me?
Sure. Is that good?
And is it how wide is this thing? I think it's like a 30-foot radius.
Fireball should be 20-foot radius.
You're right. It's a 20-foot radius.
But you can hit all of them.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot. That's gonna be 96, I think. Yeah.
Should be. If it's a 4th level, yeah.
It is. So I'm gonna roll that. I need dex saves from all of them. I'll let
All
you
right.
decide what those are. My spell DC is 16. So my total is gonna be 9,
One
14,
pass. Okay.
20, 26,
3
30.
pass.
31 total.
So those guys get half pass, half fails. Oh boy. Okay. How many damage? How much damage?
31 half to 15.
Okay. 3 of these robed people immediately die.
Good, good, good.
3 of them
morning.
manage to save themselves with some quick reactions and diving under a bed or just seeing this red beam just. So half to 15. Okay. Cool. Yes. Okay. They got that. I have a bunch more to do because you. God, Baldur's Gate makes it look so easy.
Yeah, we're just gonna hit them all.
Yeah.
So 30 to 31 or 15.
So we've got as well these boys. We're not quite as good actually. To make 8 of these. One pass. 1 fail. 2 fail. 3 fail. 4 fail. 5 fail. 6 fail. And 2 pass. Okay, so none of those guys die. But a lot of them were not swift enough to evade the full damage of this relentlessly hot fireball.
Do they roll disadvantage because they're prone?
Is that a thing?
Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Oh, I guess not. No, I guess not.
Okay. Well,
Seems
then
silly.
that would be a no.
Seems silly, but okay.
Seems you just killed so many people.
Thank goodness.
All right, so
And it wasn't enough.
it seems that way for Daniel over here.
They deserved it.
That's what you get for sleeping.
Yeah, who were they to sleep in my dungeon?
How dare they be doing their job?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think
Okay, I
at
think
that
I've
point.
got those guys.
So I'll go ahead and use the rest of my movement to move over here to where this thingy is.
Okay.
Looks like it's important, so I'm gonna move over there and just kind of defend it.
To the black gate.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over there, and
Okay.
that'll end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, a massive and utterly devastating fireball. Where did you move again exactly? Like, how did you move through the room?
I just walked along this side, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh, like over here?
Yeah, I just walk around the side.
Okay, these guys are gonna grab swords that were laying at their side and make disadvantaged attacks against you as you walk past them because they're
I mean,
flailing
they can.
and angry.
They may if they want to waste their time.
You know, not a whole lot better they can do right
That's
now.
probably true.
That guy misses. Other guy, 22 to hit.
We'll see.
And a 10. So both of them miss. Just angry, clearly not knowing what the hell's going on. But that's their turn. So, or their reaction. Sorry, and that's the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
Take that as a yes. All right, cool. Claire.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on Rafi.
Okay.
And not Mage Armor, I'm sorry, Spider Climb.
Okay.
Um,
Right as
I
you
don't know
guys
why I
are
said
back
Mage
over
Armor.
here in the fake door.
Yeah, and it says that it can leave your hands free, so I'm gonna let him know that he can hold me and run across the walls.
Okay. So that's your action.
Okay.
You're just kind of taking the rest of your turn to just get up into Rafi's arms or just cling on like a little backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll bring us to the casters in this group. As they get rocked, they are going to stand up. The 3 of them that are still alive, anyways. And see this one wizard dude that just fucking nuked their
long.
friends. Well, they're real fucking hurt now. They're going to.
They can surrender.
One dude ran in here and killed a bunch of them, so no, they're not going to do that. They're going to, each of them, you see as they kind of, and they cast something on themselves, and their forms become a little bit harder to see. And then they will quickly step off to the side a little bit. One of them starts running at you with his blurry form. And another one will step over here and throw these doors open. You see a hallway out beyond. Say that was bonus object interaction to open the door, and just kind of gets over around this corner a little bit, giving him partial cover from you, Nikki. And
Not for long.
that takes their turn. Rafi, it's now your turn.
Rafi is going to climb onto the wall and scurry down over here.
Okay, how much movement you got there, buddy boy?
I get a climb speed of double my walking speed, so I can climb 80 feet.
Your walking speed is 80 feet as a turtle?
No, it's 40, but I double it for my climb speed because
Sorry, 40, yeah.
the spider climb, yeah. Because I took haste or something, whatever it's called.
Long rider?
No,
A feat that gives you more, I guess?
yeah, mobile.
Bubble.
Mobile. gives you 10 more.
Mobile. Okay, yeah.
Mobile.
You make it over to Della. You will. Well, okay. Hang on. Sorry. You're carrying somebody. That'll reduce your speed to half.
Okay, cool. I dash and
You
then
dash and you make it there. Cool. So yeah, Claire makes it there. And you kind of all are in this spot. It's a little precarious. But we'll say Rafi's on the wall still. So Della, you just see a spider monkey Rafi.
Oh.
A turtle climbing a wall.
I love it, and that's an action.
No.
So I will bonus action cast Chalet.
Okay, you do so.
Because yeah, we saw the light from that fireball. We got to get our asses over there.
You heard some things happening for sure. That is going to bring us to the warriors' turns in this room. All of them are going to stand up. 3 of them do see down the hallway towards Keswin and gang. This guy is going to take his full movement, get over to you, Keswin.
Do they see me giving them the finger?
Sure, but there's 8 other guys that are attacking you, Nikki.
Okay, great.
He entered my reach, right?
He did.
He provokes an AOO.
There you go.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at him with my pole armor, which is my cool weapon now. So let's give that a little try. Add 10 to this. A 20!
20?
Does 20 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright. So takes this plus 6. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yep. Whack.
Dopeness. Okay, so he gets to here and then you fucking smack him.
Yeah, he can still keep moving, but he did get whacked.
Takes 10 points of damage, you said?
10 points of damage.
Okay. See, as he takes that, and he kind of... What the fuck? Ugh. And he will... Yeah, I think he'll just charge in after you still.
Excellent.
I mean, you can reach him from there, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
10 feet.
fuck. In that case... let me... No. Okay, so he's going to step out of your range and hold right here.
Okay.
All 3 of them are going to hold here and defend. They put up their like shields and stuff, and they're ready for you.
Excellent.
All of these motherfuckers over here, Daniel, would like to whoop on you.
Would like to surrender immediately?
That is not.
that what it
Yeah.
Not at
They
all.
would like
what
to have
I'm
a
doing.
word with him.
I billow my cape. Cowards.
Daniel, all of them have advantage because they have back tactics. So that is a 17 to hit, which I think misses.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Okay. Second attack also misses from that guy. 15. 8. And 21. Does that hit you?
21 still misses.
24.
Shield from the from the ring of spell scrolling. Shield.
Okay.
So you could keep rolling if you want. My current AC is 27. So as the blade comes up, these people are fighting me. You can see, for those of you who could see Nikki, would see that he is a blur of speed. This rapier is coming up. He is catching every blade at the same time. Very defensive kind of sword play here. But given that new information, my new AC is 27.
Wow.
So you just let me if they hit.
Okay. As the first two guys swing in and are just completely batted away, C is the third guy is like, can't hit him. And he is going to attempt to shove you into that black gate. I need you to make a contested athletics check for me.
Is it athletics or acrobatics, or do I?
I think
have
on a
to do
shove,
athletics?
it's contested athletics to not get pushed. Pushed. I think grapple, it's contested either.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
unless that's. Let me check real fast. I'll double check for you. Shove action. Make an athletics check contested by the targets. Oh, yeah, you could do acrobatics.
wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Cool.
So you want a contested
Yeah.
acrobatics or athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That's a natural 19, so a total of 24.
Okay. He gets a 20.
Great.
Unable to grab a hold of you. And he just
That's
kind of snarls. I think he'll just take his second strike at you because you're. Well, no. Make it another athletics, please, or acrobatics. Your choice.
Back to back?
Yeah,
Rude.
he's just trying to grab. You are so hard to hit right now.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. That's a 15.
He just saw both of his friends get pushed.
If he's like me, he knows his friends are trash. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. That's a 15 plus 5, so 20. Dirty 20.
You got a 21.
That seems unkind.
So he grabs you and just manages to get under your guard, the first of his brethren to hit you, and grabs you by like the scruff, and he's gonna push you into the black gate behind you. That does some damage to you, though it's not horrible. They're thinking. This guy's a thinker. Let's see. It says there's an actual damage assigned to this. I don't feel like looking it up. I'm gonna say it's 3d6. Oh no, it's 2d6. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You know, he did it. He did a thing. You get pushed into here, and all of a sudden the world just kind of goes, and you feel yourself whirled around and whipped, and you are thrown back out against this. You take 7 points of force damage. And I believe you're make a con save for me.
For what?
For the Black Gates effect. Oh, con save if that was what you were saying. Sorry.
13. Natural 7.
Natural 7? Okay.
So 13 total.
Okay, sorry. There's so many rules on these. I didn't think this through when I decided to throw you in one. We'll say that passes. As you kind of rebound and you manage to hold yourself together and not, fall on your ass. Cool. That is their turns. That brings us to Caswin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'd like to move forward.
Okay.
Because this is all the further I have to move. Within 10 feet of this fuck. And I'm going to attack him.
All right. This guy will take his 2 held actions.
Yeah.
2 attack actions, I'd say.
Yep.
And swing on you. 18 to hit.
18 is a tie, so that is a hit.
Okay, one manages to strike into you, and you take a simple. Oh wow, 4 damage. 4 slashing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Now I'm gonna attack. So, hello, gentleman that's in front of me. The guy on the left is the closest, right? At this point.
On your left, yes.
Yeah, that'll be my first attack then.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Attack 1. Oh, that is a 20.
Okay. Yeah, that does hit.
Attack 2. 29. That's a hit.
Yeah.
And attack 3. Backhand. 15.
15. 15 misses.
All right, so 2 hits. So 2d10 plus 6. Well, plus 12. So I have to reroll. I'm gonna roll them individually because this gets kind of weird if I misstep a roll.
Oh boy.
All right, so the first one is 16 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The second one is. That's the wrong dice, so ignore that, please. Thank you.
Oh wait, did you roll a? You rolled a 10
I'm
on
supposed
a
to be rolling a
D100.
d10. I'm supposed to be rolling a 10.
So that
I
was
don't
not
know what
16. That was.
What is that? My last one? Which one's the 10? Isn't the fourth one? I'm blind.
No. So you rolled
10
D.
is the green.
This is a 10. This is
Yes.
a 10. So ignore that. So the first one is 9 damage.
Okay. Cool. Yeah,
And
I'll
the second
give him
one
some more
is
health.
and the second one is 14 damage. And I just want to make sure it rolls. Okay, cool. Yep. 9 and then 14. And that's it.
Okay. He takes both those hits. He was one of the ones that succeeded on his fireball save, so he is actually still up, but he is hurt and kind of trickling blood in different spots. He looks at you just fucking angry.
Excellent.
Seeing as you aren't moving any closer, the other guys are like, I don't think they can switch weapons, so they're just there for now.
Cool.
Because they took the ready action. That'll
Cool.
bring us to ya boy, though. He sees a whole mob on this one dude over here and sees Nikki get thrown out of the black gate. It's like, seems to think they have it handled. And so this dude is going to stomp on over to you, Caswin.
Oh, he walked into my range from nowhere, right? From outside of it?
Sure.
He's going to take an AOO.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna use my
Okay.
luck. I really want to hit him. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
All right. Here's the base damage, and then we're also gonna smite his ass. So take 11 base damage, and then is he treated as an undead by chance?
This guy, yeah.
All right, cool. I am gonna hit him. I was gonna do a level 1 smite, so we're gonna do 3d8, which then, yeah, that's all it becomes is 3d8. Okay. Boop boop boop. And I reroll 1s and 2s, so that's 10 damage so far. And let's turn it into 17 damage total
Okay.
of radiant damage.
Very nice.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. That was a vicious hit for him just walking in your range. But he's still up.
Yep.
And he will take his 3 swings on you.
Oh.
We'll see. Wow, not great rolls.
1 hit for sure. The last one.
Yeah, the lower one is 12. I don't think that hits.
Yeah, miss.
Yeah. But one of them does hit. As he swings twice with the sword and he managed to parry at his side twice with the Battlemaster halberd. And then all of a sudden he reaches in with just his skeletal death hand and grabs you just by the throat. And he will deal 9 points of necrotic damage. And you can
Okay.
make a con save for me.
Is it a disease?
No.
Okay. That's okay. That is a 21.
21.
Yep.
You pass.
Excellent.
Your hit point maximum is not reduced by that.
Okay.
You
Okay.
do take the damage.
Yep, I took it. And I take half to necrotic, so.
He didn't know that. Della, it's your turn.
Yeah, buddy. You'll see it now, boy.
Della, you are squished in with Rafi, who's on the wall, and Claire is dangling off of him. And you see this group of boys over there.
Well, she'll move forward just a bit to give them a little space, and then she's gonna summon her spiritual weapon over here, behind what is this man? The hooded man behind the Death Knight. It's gonna start stabbing. Yeah, it's gonna stab.
All right, I'm gonna staple some flying on that, and I'll give you permission. Oops. Yeah, go ahead and make that swang.
Oh, nat 20.
Ooh, okay.
For a total of 28. Get stabbed.
Oh,
Very nice.
And it's just 1d8 plus 5.
Alexander the Conquistador, you now have permission.
Nice. And max damage.
Okay, so that's 8 double to 16 plus your
4.
plus 4? Oh my god. That actually takes that guy out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait.
He has 1 health. On a nat 20, I'll give it to you. He had 1 health.
Yay.
Yeah. As this scalpel just kind of appears behind him, he kind of turns a little bit. And he almost takes his 2 held opportunity attacks and then gets stabbed right through the chest and just and falls over dead.
Good morning.
Wow. Okay. I like it, Della. I like the energy. Action. What would you like to do? Jesus.
The action was to stab.
That is a bonus action to cast it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's great for that.
So can I just stab again, or do I have to? Or do I have to do
You can
something
only
else?
attack with the spiritual weapon once at a turn.
Right.
So you could cast a cantrip as an action, since you already cast a leveled spell.
All right, cool. Death Knight, get radienced.
Okay, Word of Radiance. All right, he will make a con save, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hang on. Natural 1. I will use my luck to re-roll. I'm just kidding. No, he takes it. No legendary resistances on this boy. He's just a little bit beefier.
Excellent.
And you said how much radiant damage? Oh, you gotta tell me that. 8.
12.
That's exactly how much he had left.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have let you kill him before. All right. You see as this radiant light just kind of emanates from the middle of this guy's mouth, Caswen, as he's just...
Hell yeah.
And his head tilts back and just disintegrates, and the armor clinks to the ground. The other 2 people look at the fallen knight and just settle in and bare their teeth. They don't look fazed by it. Nikki, it's now your turn.
All right, Nikki's pissed off. Someone deigned to touch him. That fool.
It was this guy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was this guy.
I was
right
just
here.
about to ask that. Nikki looks at this man and begins to cast a spell.
Okay.
If nothing happens, it's a big beast hand appearing right behind him. So just where this guy was,
Oh boy.
a massive spectral hand that is large in size shows up and appears like a looming figure. All the fingers appearing above. He's gonna go ahead and so cast that as an action. He can then use one of the abilities. In this case, it's going to be a clenched fist, which is going to be a competitive athletics or acrobatics check from this guy. Because I'm going to pick him up, do some damage, crush him, and put him into the Black Gate too.
Okay.
The
I'm
way
gonna
he just
say-
tried to do to me.
This is what you got for your Big B's hand real fast.
Sure, that's fine.
Set it to a large, right? I think.
So
large
before we get going, I need to roll to hit.
Mhm.
Just to do some mechanics here.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
All right. So he's going to go ahead and take 16 force damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He is.
All right. So then Bigby's going to pick him up and put his whole head into that Black Gate. and I need him to make an athletics or acrobatics choice check, his choice, as he smashes it into that thing. So this hand has
Okay.
picked this guy up, clenched him, and then dumped his ass in there. I rolled a 14 plus 8 with his 26 strength. That's 22 total.
Yeah, he got a natural 1.
All right, so Bigby picks him up, and instead of allowing this black gate to throw him out, Bigby's gonna hold him in place.
Yeah,
As whatever this damage does to it, just
I'd
wrecks
say that's
his
pretty
ass.
cool. Shoving him in there with a natural 1, I'm gonna double the damage that you do to him.
Okay.
And he's just like a buzzsaw. It just kind of takes his essence and churns it away. These tentacles just kind of ripping into him. There's not a whole lot left afterwards. Say that's a super dope move. So I'll say Big B's doesn't take any damage from doing that, but
Yeah,
it might if
yeah.
it continues to touch the gate.
He can. Bigby has enough that as many hit points as I do.
Right, yeah, but
So he can totally take some damage.
I don't want to
So-
rain on your parade. I think that's dope.
So the Bigby's hand forces his body into
Just
this
shoves him
whole
in.
thing. And my vision is that this guy who tried to just push Nikki into the black gate, the ruthlessness for our Nikki here, holds his head until it is obliterated, picks him up and throws him against the wall that's directly adjacent to Nikki. Nikki will use his bonus action to hold the sword out that is singing and loud, and he will simply say, "Kneel."
Okay.
And then he will end his turn right there among everyone else.
Alrighty. Nikki makes a powerful statement among all of these dudes. Claire, it's now your turn.
Okay.
You find yourself on the back of Rafi, next to all these bugs.
Can I shoot from on top of Rafi?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
It would be a disadvantage. You wanted to try and stand on him when he is actively moving around.
Oh, okay. No.
And all that. It's gonna be real rough to try and do.
Okay.
It's a cool
I'll
idea
get
though.
Down. Yeah, it's okay. I'll get down and take a shot at the guy that's closest to Kaz on the coming behind him, and
Okay. So you kind of that would put you within 5 feet of him to get an angle, I would say. Even with the like 3-4, just because they're like, you could shoot the guy further away, like behind Castle.
I'll do that.
Okay, cool. So you're kind of sandwiched in between them, which really mechanically shouldn't work, but it's okay. Claire's used to being pinned between large people. And you fire out. Pew! You have sharpshooters. There's technically no penalties to try and hit this dude from where you are.
Okay, cool.
It's a lot of mental gymnastics to let this slide, but I'm gonna let it go. It's good.
If you're sure.
I think it's all right. They're
All right.
not incredibly dangerous.
That's a plus
Yeah.
7 to that, so 16 to hit?
16 to hit him? That exactly
Yeah.
hits.
Okay.
This poor
And
dude who
then-
has held his action. Nobody walked over.
And then I roll damage, which is a d6 plus 18. Sorry, my thingy's
He's
it's not
fucking-
working.
He's gone.
21
Okay.
damage.
And he just crumples.
Okay. I
Folded
would
like a pretzel.
I would like to use my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to disengage and run over here.
Oh, I love it. I love the bonus action disengages.
Thing. And then I'm gonna take a shot at the other guy.
Oh, right. You have. Well, it's not the first round of combat.
I get 3
You
the
still get
first round
2
of
now.
combat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, go for it. That's
And
pretty
then-
dope. I love it.
Thanks. And then that's it's plus 7 of that. So
Yeah, that hits.
okay.
Oh
And then-
boy.
So 18 plus that is 21.
So
And
even when doing sharpshooter, you have a +7. God, who let you do this? He's dead too.
you kinda.
His brain matter splatters on the torch, smothering the light, and he also falls over.
Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to come back
Okay.
behind Kes, and then I'm good.
That was a lot of movement. You can get in front of Keswin.
In front? Okay.
Yes. I gotta draw the line somewhere.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was trying to keep track of the numbers, but I wasn't 100% sure.
The way I do it is if you're moving through a friendly creature space, it's just difficult terrain, so it would take twice as much movement. So I think what you did was dope, though. So we're good there.
Oh. Thanks.
Rule of cool. All right. So there's some boys over here who are not entirely happy with how quickly their numbers are getting cut down. I don't need that step walk anymore. He's dead. Jesus. All right, Daniel.
And Nikki has pointed the sword and told them to kneel.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
After removing their friend's head via the black gate in Bigby's hand.
Well, that's super cool of you. They don't care. This guy is going to...
I guess they don't want to live. Okay.
Step over here, just like under your Bigby's hand, which is smushed a man. And you see as this fire builds up in his palm. Yes?
I believe that Bigby's hand doesn't allow people to move through it.
Is it occupying that space?
It is a physical object.
Okay.
It's actually a large object, so it takes up a like.
It would have been hard to grab the
space.
dude that you grabbed without floating it overhead.
That's fine then. If you know that's already happened. If you want to say he's above that, because he can float, he can fly and stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's what I assumed you were doing. The
say
ceiling's
he's
20 feet. So
yeah, okay, perfect.
It's just gonna duck under Bigby's hand real quick, and
Not for long.
this bald-headed person with the runes light up on their forehead, and their hands light up with this fire and blast out at you.
Is it a spell?
It is.
Counterspell, 3rd level.
The effect dissipates. You see this wave of weave energy just washes over.
Nikki reaches out, grabs his hand, and just closes it, like he's holding hands with him. Like they lock fingers for a second. Like
she looks up at you. You realize it's a woman now. She has a mask over her face. It's hard to tell. She looks panicked. Looks up at you. Like tries to shake you off. But that is their action spent. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of sweat dripping down her face. Yeah. But you do see a determination there. That is a little bit bigger than a bonus action. We'll just put it that way. That's her turn. That'll bring us to this person over here, who no longer has really an angle, but does have an angle on the group over there. I don't have anything crazy, unfortunately, but they will cast Scorching Ray. Claire, you're gonna get struck at 3 times with his burning fire energy that fires you from across the room. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
8.
Nope.
12 or 11.
Nope.
Even better for you.
I believe
you got cursed, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a curse in the chat.
A thing. Okay. Well, let's let this hit real quick. It's not horrible, don't worry. You take 2d6 fire damage, so 6 points of fire damage. As the other 2 whistle by your head. What is the number on this curse? 6. Okay. Man, y'all are way too strong for these blessings and curses. You don't need these. I gotta up the ante a little bit, it seems.
What if there's a dragon?
I could make that happen.
No.
I got this. I wouldn't worry
Curse of
about it.
6. All the enemy's shoes are suddenly tied together as the spirit of Snudgak inflicts its mischief. No movement for them next turn.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna say
That's gonna be tough.
we're gonna start it on Rafi. These cultists are already going. well, cultists. These little wizard apprentices were already going, so they're gonna finish their thing, and then from Rafi's turn on until we get back to the cultists and they finish theirs, then they're not gonna be able to move at all.
These damn cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. So those two went. The final one is over here. And there's a lot of things going down. There's fights, blades clattering and things like that. They are going to take 15 feet of movement right as their shoes are beginning to become laced up. Is how I'm gonna say that is. Throw these doors open. You hear some shouting. I don't know if Thanes have their own language, but you do hear shouting. And then he's gonna step back over to where he was before, like posted up behind here, and hold an action to cast a spell. But you don't really have an angle on that, anybody. So, Rafi, it's now your turn.
Rafi is feeling pretty comfy in this little hallway.
All the dead bugs behind you?
Yeah, because there's no mages behind him of any
Mhm.
sort. So he is going to summon a giant elk. To do his
Summon
bidding.
one.
Yeah, right about here.
Okay, let me open my library and get you that out. See, I gave you the opportunity to turn into shit, and neither of you have done that. So,
That's because I don't know what's
God
coming,
damn it.
and I don't feel that I need to use that in this battle yet.
I understand.
I gotta save that to not die.
Okay, where the hell? There it is. The giant elk, that's a big boy.
And then giant elk gets his own initiative.
And it's a 3x3?
He's a huge beast.
Yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so you get that going.
So he'll get a +3 to this. Six. He's a big one. but
6.
He's slow.
Okay, let me add him to the turn order. Right behind Della. I think also got a 6.
Yep.
Cool. It's there. Bum.
That'll do. That'll be his turn.
Alrighty. And I will give you permission over that in a moment. There you go. Okay. You do that. And it's gonna be these boys' turns. None of them can move anymore for this round. So that makes them have an awkward time. Nikki, this guy behind you, seeing you pulverize a dude, is going to raise his sword and attempt to attack you twice. He fully drops his shield and just goes for it.
These cultists have no sense of self-preservation.
Not really.
Evidently.
You should see what their bosses do to them.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 10 to hit because he rolled 5 twice. Then a 23 to hit
Ooh.
and a 22 to hit. So 23.
I've already used counterspell, so both of those
That's
hit
true.
actually.
Oh, it was-
23.
Fortunately, it was just a second strike with advantage.
In that case, they both hit.
Yeah,
A single hit.
one of them hits. He looks ecstatic. Actually, he dropped his shield. So it's not a D8 anymore. It is a D10. That is 12 points of damage to you. Sorry, 11 points of slashing damage.
These guys don't learn.
He takes his sword and actually manages to get a hit on you, and he almost looks surprised, but relieved and grinning.
I guess he can be next. That's fine.
The other two look like they're about to lunge towards you and try and attempt to do the same. Cannot reach you for some reason. They kind of tug on their feet and like look down and what is this sorcery? You'll pay, wizard. And will instead pull out javelins and yuck them at you, Nikki. They don't get advantage because Oh no, they do. Pack tactics
They-
still gives it at range.
Yeah, so they definitely are within 5 feet of Bigby's hand, so they are engaged, which would be disadvantaged, so that should be a straight roll.
Does being engaged give you disadvantage against
On
a far
on
creature?
range attacks.
Oh.
On range attacks, because there's something within 5 feet of you,
Oh.
and
Okay.
therefore you
A
have
hostile thing.
disadvantage. Yeah,
Okay, so it's a straight roll.
yeah, straight rolls.
One javelin misses. He pulls out another javelin, misses. The second guy pulls out a javelin. 18, which I think still misses.
So it's 22. That's what we're dealing with.
And a 16, yeah. Both of them just huck javelins. This third guy doesn't even have an angle, so he's gonna throw javelins at Claire. Which I think is at disadvantage just because she's so far.
Well, it would be within disadvantage because of Bigby's hand.
He's not within Big B.
Bigby has a range of.
This dude
It's fine.
over
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead. I don't know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's this boy. But he misses with the first one. Second one he throws out. No, both miss. Claire, you see these two javelins sticking to the wall above you, and you feel some grit fall on your face. But I think that's all of their turns. Literally none of them could do what they wanted to do that round because of the curse. So that was dope. Caswin.
Excellent. Well, where is the closest enemy to us?
You see a fucking elk pop out of nowhere.
Well, guess
As
that
you
bitch is
step
gonna
over
die.
there, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm like, I didn't know if there was anything closer to me. All right, I will take a roll here. Dexterity save.
I mean, that's fine. You were searching for beeps.
An 11.
That will fail. As a second level Burning Hands fires out from around this corner. You take, I believe it's not horrible still. 8 points of fire damage. And
Okay.
there's no way he would have an angle on this elk anyway, so. And the spiritual weapons are incorporeal, I believe.
Okay, well, if
So
I walked
it
there and
doesn't
he
work.
burning hands my ass, I would keep walking towards him. So
Well-
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Let me real quick revise, because he's firing it out here. Yeah, he can't even move, so there's no way he could shoot the elk. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Continue marching towards him. You take your
Yeah,
fire
if he's
damage.
gonna fucking do that, I'm gonna hit him from right here. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, you see this kind of scrawny dude with a bald head standing there. Well, it's hard to tell gender. They have a mask on.
Regardless, we can say asshole.
Sure.
This asshole who
If
fired
you want to
fucking
characterize them based on their actions, I guess.
14 damage or 14 to hit.
That actually miss.
19
That
to
hits,
hit,
though.
and last one.
Oh wait, you have disadvantage on all these. I might add.
Okay. Well, the first one would have then been a miss. The second one, because I rolled this twice.
Yeah.
The second one will be a 24.
That still hits.
All right. And the third one is going to be at worst an 18.
18.
So yeah,
So the last two hit.
perfect. All right.
As their form is kind of blurry and weird and shifting. But-
That is 16 damage on the
16.
first hit.
Okay. That's a fuck ton of damage for them.
And a d4 plus 6 is the other one. So whatever this rolls on to when it decides to roll.
They maintain concentration. Oh wait, that doesn't matter.
Another
Yes.
9 damage.
Another 9 damage. Okay. You take your turn and you eviscerate this dude.
Yeah, fucking burning hands me, huh? Huh?
Just swinging down, covered in blood at this point.
Yeah,
You see him laying there twitching. He's not moving anymore.
my cloak billows, and that is my turn.
Caswin, from here, you see a bunch of other people
Oh, well, that was unexpected.
who have all appeared to have been summoned by your boy. And I'll roll initiative for them at the top of the round.
Oh boy.
But you see them all beginning. You also see a couple of creatures with them.
Okay. Kill the things that are summoning the things. Got it.
And now it's Stella's turn.
Cool. She's just gonna see Kaz walking
Walk
towards
around the
this
corner,
elf,
you see
get
a fiery
blasted.
tornado out after him. A vaguely Kazwan-shaped hole coming out of the middle of it, like a cookie cutter.
Yeah, so she'll walk up about to where Claire is and peek around.
Okay.
Nikki looks like he's having fun.
I mean,
he at
There's a
this
big
point
ol'
he
hand.
is. At this point he is.
are you concentrating on Bigby's hand still, by the way?
I am. Thank you for asking. I've
Okay.
been making those rolls
Just making sure.
myself. I get advantage in +6, so mostly I'm good.
Mostly yes.
So, yeah, she will move a little bit more forward, peek around the corner, see what Kaz is doing.
The comforting presence of your spiritual weapon appears there, and you look down the hallway, you see a whole bunch of people with swords
Oh,
and creatures and magic
oh good.
shouting war cries.
Yeah, we might want to think about running. Maybe through that gate back there.
I mean, to be
But-
fair, you guys have made mincemeat of the people that were in here.
Right, but like,
But that's up to you.
we don't know who else is coming.
Yeah.
So,
We haven't.
Is-
I haven't even attacked yet.
she will move her weapon.
20 feet.
Yeah, as far as it was here.
It was directly over you.
I have killed
There you go.
8 people.
13, 20.
Yeah, Nikki's gone insane. He's Doomslayer over there.
Alright, so she will hold down this hallway with Kaz until we can maybe get out the other way.
Okay. I will say, if you want to hold your bonus action to hit anything with your spiritual weapon as you moved it,
Yeah,
you can do that. You also have an action still.
that's my action. Going to.
You gonna go big, Adela?
Go big.
How big do you want to go?
Let's see, do I want to? They are. Well, she's out of movement. I guess she'll wait until more of them get in view.
Okay. So you're gonna hold
Into
your
the
action to cast
hallway.
a spell when more of them enter the hallway.
Or holding a bonus action on Bethany.
I'll say you can either hold your action or bonus action. I don't think you can do both.
Yeah.
Technically, you can't hold a bonus action in normal games, but
Okay.
I think that's cool.
I guess I will hold a spell
Okay.
for when they enter this hallway.
You hold a spell, your spiritual weapon hangs there, but it looks menacing.
Yes.
It's now the elk's turn. Boof, boof, boof. Is that a full-on charge attack thing? Oh, hang on. Are you muted?
Shit,
Yeah.
I am.
Clicky.
Thank you.
Okay.
I am. Yeah, Elk is gonna run whoop, right up and charge and grab this guy,
All right.
or attempt to.
You do so.
Oh, into the abyss. I'm guessing an 11 does not hit.
11 against this guy? No. He looks up with one of the guys that's still holding his shield, unfortunately, and looks up and like kind of guards himself and just slams into this this throne. It didn't really accommodate for like the inside of its horns region, so like both the horns strike out on either side of him, and he's just like
He's safe for now.
Mhm.
That will be the Elk's turn.
Okay. The elk does that. Nikki, it's now your turn. Top of the round.
Okay.
Oh, I do need to roll initiative for all these boys over here. So go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna roll initiatives.
Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is Nikki is going to command Bigby's hand to place itself right here,
Okay.
and it will take the interposing hand action.
Okay.
This will require all creatures with a strength score of 26 or lower cannot move through this space, and those who can may make or move through it as if it is difficult terrain. The hand has a strength score of 26.
Okay.
So that's just the movement and bonus action for Nikki here. And Nikki is going to say, let's take care of these, then we'll head that way. And so this 4x4 Big B's hand is sitting in the hallway, holding itself up, blocking anything and everything from coming this direction, unless they have a strength score of 26 or higher. Now, it can be destroyed. It has an AC. It has AC and hit points and such. But until they do so, the hand is going to stop anything with a strength score of 26 from moving through the hallway.
Understood.
Then Nikki is going to green flame blade the creature who we locked hands with earlier. Does a natural 18, but a total of 28 to hit.
Yeah.
This is the girl I counterspelled.
Yeah. You do have disadvantage, as she is a blurry.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right, so that's going to be to her. She's going to take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
She's still okay?
I will have to check on that. Let me look for you, buddy. Sorry, I was adding like a fuck ton more creatures. So she, as you smack her, said how 20?
20.
Yeah.
Part of that is fire damage, if that matters.
You see as she reaches up to attempt to shield against your magic, it breaks right through.
We're holding hands.
Yeah, she reaches. She attempts to cast shield, with the one free hand because you had to let go to stab her.
Other hand is where my sword is, but okay.
So you're holding hands and your swords at the same time?
No, I only have one sword.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's fine. I roll with disadvantage. It's fine.
Yeah. She attempts to shield against your magic, and with all of that incoming fire damage, you just shatter right through it, and you take her out.
Perfect. The person next to her takes 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my second attack, because Blade Singers have this special feature where one of your attacks may be a cantrip and the other one is a regular attack.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is. I will turn around to this person who is next to me.
Sure.
And I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to shove them into the black gate. Because that is the... And this way, I'm also going to prevent anyone from moving in such a way that they could put me in the black gate. Give me an athletics. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, your choice. But I will make an athletics check since I'm the one initiated the shove.
Yes.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, he rolled a 10.
That's so lucky. I push him in there. Just a boom. Send him in there.
Kind of prostrates against it for a second. Like, no shield on this guy at this point because he took it all out to try and hit you. And he gets thrown forward.
Yeah, I like to imagine Spartan kick. Last time that was 3d6, and then I also hit the wall. So
he took 11 damage off of that.
So not 3d6. Okay.
It was 2d6. I think I did 2d6 to you, right?
So it's up to you.
I thought I did 2d6.
Whatever you say. So I Spartan kick him into the wall.
Yeah, and he's gonna make a con save.
Yeah, because he gets thrown out, right?
He does. That's not gonna do it. So he falls prone, and is just kind of vibrating for a second, and just collapses against this wall in front of you.
There was a moment when Nikki considered mercy for these individuals. He was prepared to allow them to kneel before him and get out of here, as we have proven ourselves to be people who save everyone, including the fire elementals. And he was prepared to do that for these people. But alas, they are fools. And so
Very,
that will end.
very strong. I like
That
it.
will end Nikki's turn. As he has interposed the Bigby's hand and is actively killing all of these people.
Yes, you have. That'll bring us to Claire. Claire, you see Nikki tearing it up over there. There's a giant elk barreling into a throne. There's a lot going on. You're currently standing on bodies. It's insane. It's,
I love
yay?
the vibes. Yeah. I am going. Is the one that threw the spears at me still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's being shorn by an elk.
The one directly in front of the elk?
Yeah. That was the guy.
Okay. Cool. I am going to take a sharpshooter shot at that guy.
Okay.
Where did my thingy go? There it is. Okay, I got my thingy to work now. It's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's gonna be 23 damage.
23. You shoot him and he did not have that much health left. And he is pinned to the throne and just kind of bleeding out down the side of it.
Okay. And then I am going to. Is that a? No, I'll get the guy to Nikki's left with my other sharpshooter attack.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 against this guy?
The one.
This
The
one?
one. No, the one to the other one. Yeah.
Okay. That actually misses as well.
Okay.
This guy was not able to drop his shield yet, so he actually reaches over and manages to block it. And is just holding on to this little bed as his feet suddenly start to unravel.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action hide in the hallway behind the bodies.
Okay, sure.
And I can't move my character.
Uh,
there. Okay.
There you go. Interesting that you can't move your character. Says you should be able to. Okay. You step out behind there and kind of hide yourself. That'll bring us to the wizards in this room. They are actually tied down. They're not able to move because that curse is just about to end. Their magical repertoire is not the best. It's not going well. I think should only be one of them. Oh no, you threw that motherfucker to the ground. Where's the other one? Interesting. Okay, whatever.
There's one behind the elk.
He's
There's
dead.
one by the-
There's
there's
this
one
guy,
by the-
but it says
There's one by the elk, there's
Oh.
one on the ground, and there's two right beside it.
one of them got thrown into turn order in the incorrect spot. I see what happened now. Okay, cool. I figured it out. This guy is the only wizard left in this room, actually. He's looking out, and he only really sees the elk and Della. Being a wizardy person, he doesn't think that the elk is going to go down very easily. He doesn't have a whole lot of choice, so he's going to, yeah. Guess he's gonna Scorching Ray an elk.
Dude.
The elk is going to get fired at 3 times.
With disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of the elk.
He is not.
Is it not this guy behind the throne?
The elk, it would have been right here because it attacked a dude that was standing here before. And he was ducked behind the throne for cover. The circles are a little wonky. Don't think it super matters though, fortunately. Does a
Okay.
14 hit?
Yeah, that ties.
Okay, so all 3 do hit. Bump. The elk takes 24 points of fire damage. as all three of these fire out and smash into it.
Suddenly smells delicious in here.
I am sure it's not down yet, but
The venison.
yes.
No, but you can smell it cooking.
With that, the curse ends. Enemies are able to move. So, there is a skittering noise from the other side of Bigby's hand. What is the AC on Bigby's?
Let me look it up. I was looking at that earlier, and then I forgot to continue to look.
Well, it
'cause,
does
like,
miss, fortunately.
I was like, Max is gonna ask after. AC is 20.
Wow,
Flat,
that's crazy.
flat 20, and he has 44 hit points, which is my
Okay.
max.
That's unreal.
In it though, it's a fifth
It's-
level spells, and
it's
I
a
only
lot.
have one, so
That's fair.
So there's some noises on the other side. Some stuff starts to happen. You don't really get a good view on it. All 4 of these boyos, 5 of these boyos are gonna go ahead and run up and attack. Well, as best they can. Gonna do some javelins and shit. We'll see what all hits. So they would need a 15 or higher to hit you. So we'll just do this. No.
correct. The AC is 20, and then
Nope. Nope. Wow, these guys fucking suck. One guy manages to hit.
I was like, that should hit.
Another
should
guy.
too.
Crit. So that's 3 hits. 2 hits and a crit. 3 hits and a crit. What I'm gonna say that was.
Are they all pack tactics?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yep, all the armored boys are. So let's do it this way, because that would be easier. 3 hits and a crit. That... 12? Yeah. So Bigby's hand suffers 55 points of damage, I believe.
Unfortunately, that will knock Bigby's hand down.
Oh,
And,
okay.
And because he only has 44 hit points,
Oh, shit.
so
Dang.
that will disperse Bigby's hand as he tanks all these attacks.
The good news is he did tank all of those attacks. And they're
bad-
all kind of up
the
here
bad-
throwing shit,
The
making a
bad
ruckus.
news is
Mhm.
these individuals have invoked the wrath of Nikki.
Sure.
So
Had they not already?
I'm pretty sure they had.
he was being nice before.
Oh, they killed your incorporeal hand. Rafi, it's now your turn.
Let's see. Am I still spidery?
Mhm.
Yes.
You're spidery for an
Oh.
hour.
Yeah, I mean, spider climb isn't concentration, right?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, you're still spidery.
We just got this one dude in here. Or this dude too.
Rafi, you haven't been able to see shit this whole time. You summoned an elk, and that's been it.
Mhm.
That's fine. He's gonna walk in either way.
Yeah. You walk
I
in.
can't control him. Thank you. Why can't I control him? Because I have ruler out. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
click on
so-
yourself if you were controlling something else.
Well, he's gonna climb in.
Sure.
He's on the wall. I don't
Holy
know how many
boys.
feet that is. 20, 40 more. Okay, so he sees these boys. He is going to. Can I get over there?
It is concentration spider climb, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you would not mind, you got hit a bunch. So let's say go ahead and make me 3 concentration checks. So Constitution saving throws. You got to beat a 10.
We'll see
Okay.
if I'm actually climbing.
Just double checking because I was like, that'd be insane.
I'm sorry. I was looking for that earlier, but I must have read it wrong.
It's okay.
Concentration. Constitution saving throws.
Uh huh.
Okay, there's one.
But Rafi, you should be able to get in there regardless.
Oh yeah, it's just a matter of how much movement I have after.
Okay, if that's important, since yes. That barely makes it.
And one more.
That does not.
Wah, wah.
Rafi, you're hanging on the wall, and then.
Okay.
So that
Turtle
was.
shell clatter.
We'll say he walked in.
So you were from here, right? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get there.
25, and then he will 5, 10, 15 up, and he will.
And mobile's a great feat.
cast
Mm-hmm.
Produce flame, and he'll throw it at this guy.
Listen.
Yep.
Okay, he kind of turns half around. The turtle!
The turtle. Range spell attack. Plus 9 to Can I roll that? No. Alright, add a 9 to this. 27, does that hit?
27? Yeah, I think so.
Just 2d8.
He parries you.
15
boy.
fire damage. Wow, that was a big roll.
Yeah, that's a very big roll. Okay, so man. Yeah, these poor dudes. They have to be loyal, but damn, they would love to run. Okay. Your turn is done with that then, Rafi, unless you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay.
All done.
That brings us to the 3 dudes still in here fighting Nikki. One of them is kind of dazed. He will take his movement to stand back up. Half of it. Is just, these other 2 guys. Nikki, you see them exchange a look. And the guy on the bunk, that looks like he's on the bunk, kind of nods. And he's going to run over to this throne, climb up on it. You see.
Does
Rafi.
he pass through the elk's AOO range there?
What's its range? Like its hitbox range?
It is. Let's see, speed. I don't see one actually.
It should say on its melee attack range.
10 feet.
10 feet? He did not then.
Okay.
He's still within smacking distance of this elk. But as he sits in it, or climbs onto it actually, he doesn't have to sit down. Nikki, you feel a strange sensation as your body begins to crawl with all kinds of insects that pour out of the side of this throne next to you. And it seems like, Rafi, you get a great view of this because you're looking in that direction. The entire back of the throne seems to just be emanating this cloud of insects that begin to swarm out and fill the entire room. So, each creature in this room will take 7 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage. That's everybody except for I'm gonna say Della, you're still in it because you're within the doorway. Claire, you
Wow.
are in it as well.
Right, so that's what? 7?
It's 7 and 4, so 11 points of damage total,
Okay.
unless you're resistant to poison or piercing.
But not
I am
me.
resistant
Kaz
to
is fine,
poison.
right?
Okay.
Was that through the door?
So what's that mean?
Kaz is technically out of range.
Excellent.
So
If I'm
if you're
resistant,
resistant, you take 2 less damage, so you take 9.
Okay. Alright.
Elk stays up.
So I want to be clear. The guy got off of the bed,
Yeah,
ran over to the
hustled
throne,
on over.
activated, and bugs started pouring out.
Yes. You see
Okay.
the guy that you were fighting that you had thrown into the pillar, he gets completely consumed by this swarm and he just starts screaming. And it falls
Yeah,
over.
does everyone take that? Everyone
Everybody.
here, including the people that did it
Yes.
and the enemies?
Mhm.
Okay.
This whole room is now filled with bugs that are
Oh,
just
good.
flying around everywhere, gnashing, biting, clawing, poisoning. And that is his turn. The final dude who watched him go up there and kind of gave him a little bit of a salute runs over to you, Nikki, and say, "You never should have come here." And he'll make his attacks against you. So one of them is a 23.
Shield.
Shield. Psing. No problem at all. You knock it away. This other guy who has ascended the throne looks over at the elk and kind of leaps off Superman style with the last 5 feet of his movement, and he goes swinging at this elk. Oh, they don't have advantage anymore. So I can re-roll those if you'd like, Nikki. The elk gets hit twice because it has AC 15.
Yes. 14, but yes.
14, yes, sorry. Elk
So
takes...
he activated the
17
chair
damage.
and attacked on the same turn?
Yeah, he just had to get in the chair.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
This other dude, he did roll with, I'm just gonna do 2 straight rolls because he doesn't have advantage anymore. Both
You
of those
need
miss.
not.
You can save your shield if you'd like.
No, I like to use it. It's
All
fine.
right. Knock him away. That brings us to a spooky, scary spider. He's gonna crawl in the walls. Yes?
The elk
Is gone.
is gone.
Oh no!
Bugs consume the elk, and as this guy stands over it triumphant as he is also about to die to bugs. This spider is going to take, it goes back here, 15. 1. Okay, I can just get over to here. Next to Caswin, I think. And it's up on the wall right now.
If it comes next to me, I'm gonna attack it. It will.
Yeah, I don't think you've used your reaction yet this turn, so go ahead.
Correct. All right, let's take a swing. Swing. 22.
You know what? I forgot it has this. One creature. Okay, yeah. So it's up on like this 20-foot high wall. Very sorry.
Oh, then it's way away from me. Never mind.
It's just kind of skittering there. I'll say it's about 15 feet in the air, but it just wanted to get like up above you so it could shit on you essentially as it turns this big thorax towards you. I need to make a dex save, please.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, no, it rolls to hit.
Roll to hit me.
Interesting. Okay, sorry. Lots of rules. I wasn't used to this. 19.
19 is a hit.
You are restrained by webbing. That is his whole action, though. You just webs come out and you're covered in them. You can use an
Okay.
action to try and bust out of it with a strength check
Yeah.
on your turn.
Okay.
But yeah, it poops on you, and it's just hanging out up there for now. It's clattering its
Fun.
jaws, and it's now your turn.
Excellent. Perfect. I'm gonna try to use. I have to use a full action to get unrestrained, or just a move action.
So it's an action to try and break the webbing.
Oh, so it's a full.
Otherwise, you are restrained for the moment.
Yeah, I'll take an action to try to break the webbing. What do
Okay.
I roll? Athletics?
Strength.
Strength. Straight
Full
up strength.
Ugh.
All right. All right. Here we go. With a nat 20.
Natural 20. What does this look
Nice.
like, Keswin?
Caswin like kind of just flexes his. You know how like really muscly dudes like flex their pecs and they kind of like dance to rip it open.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He just like he like dances his pecs until they like shred the web.
Okay. Through your plate
Yeah.
metal armor, somehow. you
Yeah,
flex
he
your
still
pecs
can
hard
flex it.
enough. It's like Megamind, the dude, Metro Man, and he flexes his pecs so hard that just a wave of sound and like wind blows the webbing off of you. That is your action. What else would you like to do?
I will move forward
Okay.
to here.
Is the spider kind of watches you with its little pincers?
And I will toss Hex with my bonus action onto the closest wizard looking dude.
This boy.
Yeah, that
Okay.
dude.
He is
Closest
hexed.
cultist. I have cast Hex. Yeah.
Alrighty. You do so. That brings us to Della.
What?
Della, I will say you're with Bigby's hand being there, you were holding your action to cast a spell. As Caswin's
Yes.
taking his turn, you realize that nobody's really going to be able to get in there.
True.
I'd say. What spell were you
Where's
holding?
Big B?
Bigby's is gone now.
Okay. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, they took their entire turn essentially to kill it.
Okay. She was gonna. What was she gonna do? Oh, she had a scroll she was gonna use.
Okay.
Does that just go away?
What scroll was it?
Does nobody use it? A scroll of fear.
Technically, yeah, because you held your action
Yeah.
to use it, it would expend. Are you able? Are you not able to hit them from your distance?
I could. I was just gonna see if I could get more of them.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to burn it before your turn starts.
Yeah. Well,
Because Nikki helped you, but at what cost?
we'll buy a little scroll. Alright.
It burns up in your
sorry.
hands in a blue
There.
arcane flame.
They're alright. Boo. Okay. Well, I guess she'll just. Fuck ass spider. I don't like that spider.
You want to make the spider scared?
Well, I could have, but not. But it is. Well, it's 20 feet away, right? 20 feet up?
It's like 15 feet up. 30-foot cone from you, right?
Yes.
So we can measure real quick. I just yeah, you could just get that
Ooh.
spider in there.
Alright. Cool. I would like to try to scare the spider.
What does this scariness look like? I'm just gonna make a wisdom save.
Just a big old Birkenstock.
Oh no! You hold up the world's largest Birkenstock, and it will make a wisdom saving throw against your spellcasting DC. It's a solid 11. It is frightening.
It's that.
Man, okay.
Fear the footwear.
It drops whatever it is holding, which is nothing, and becomes frightened for the duration. While frightened by the spell, it must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route, unless there's nowhere else to move. It can continue to make a wisdom save if it's out of line of sight at the end of its turn. Perfect.
So I have to keep looking at it.
No, it just
Or
needs
it
to
has to
get
see.
away from you and at its
Okay.
turn. And then we'll continue to dash until it succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah. That does bring us to Nikki.
All right, I have two questions.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, first question. Am I to understand these bugs will continue to hurt anyone who's in this room?
The swarm is still going.
So, yes, I am to understand that the people
Oh.
will continue to take damage.
That is a good point. Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
Della, you end your turn. Or Della didn't even take your fucking turn. Nikki,
Oh.
hold on.
Oh wait.
Chill out.
Right.
Della,
You
the rest of your
called on
turn.
me. You called on me.
Nikki, it's all your fault. Hang on.
Hey!
Della, you're not
Oh.
concentrating on fear.
Wait. Shall we move closer to Keswin?
Okay.
And wait, while concentrating, can I still do an attack?
You can cast other spells. If the spell
Can
is
I-
concentration, it'll drop your other concentration.
Okay, so it's, wait, is spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon is not,
Okay,
which
cool.
is why it's so good.
Excellent. Inchy. And I'm gonna stab the centipede.
Ah, why me? Oh,
Because you're in the front.
you inch it forward and attack a centipede.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, and it's gone forever. Okay,
Five.
it's a 5 plus 9. 13.
13
Wait, hold on, make sure.
against the centipede.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly hits.
Yay! We're having bug stew for dinner, boys. 11 points of damage.
That kills it.
Yay!
It was not a very menacing creature. It was bigger than a centipede should be,
Well, it was in front. Why would it, be
was
there?
it was roughly a gnome-sized centipede.
Centipedes are like this big normally, so
Yeah, well, so like normal centipedes. This was like the size of a small child,
Oh,
Pretty big.
but it
That's
only had
pretty
four
normal.
bells, so you got it.
absolutely terrifying for a bug.
It's terrible. But you took it out. Bonus action, easy. Action. What would you like to do?
oh my god, I still see.
Raina's like, I have too many things I can do.
Okay.
Welcome to cleric life, baby.
Right, action. I did.
And now with the added thing of like, oh, which ones don't have concentration?
I know. Okay.
Yeah, I felt you. Don't
What are
worry.
you? What are you?
That's why playing a warlock is nice in this new campaign I'm in. It's like, oh, I have very limited options. It's great. I don't have to think as much. There's a lot of extra reading.
Oh yeah, so many reading. Okay. Alright. Just going to. What's the range on that? Cool. Okay, can I do it? I'm gonna do a command.
A command?
Yeah.
Okay. On
I'm gonna
who?
look at this guy right next to the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And she's just gonna tell him to run. Get out of here.
Flee. Okay, so that
Go.
is a wisdom save from him. He fails. Tell him to run. Okay. On his turn, he will proceed to do so.
Excellent.
You feel confident in that. Wait a moment.
Why? What waiting for?
Ah. Would this count as a charm?
Wait.
I will say command is not typically charm.
Doesn't? Yeah, I was looking to see if it said otherwise. It's charm. You know,
Yeah, I don't
follow the command on its next turn. Is that a charm?
Yeah,
No
It's like
advantage.
it's like a force of personality thing.
Yeah, I mean that's you define charm, but that's fine. I'm gonna say that it doesn't say charm explicitly, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it looks like it's gonna run. You got it. Now, that's all of Della's thing. Nikki, you're up.
So I still have my questions.
Yes.
First question was, do I get the sense that
Wait a
creature-
second, Nikki. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
do I get the sense that these bugs are ever persistent, falling out of this?
You see a couple of them
throne
drop
bugs?
around, like hit the ground, curl up, and die, but it is in fact continuing to swarm out.
Okay, so I get the sense that if I end my turn here, I'll probably take more damage.
Probably.
Or at least that's the way Nikki's choosing to interpret it.
Yeah,
my second
smacking
question-
mosquitoes off your face.
Yeah, my second question is for Rafi, which is, as I run by, provoking an attack of opportunity from this guy if he wishes,
I mean, yeah,
of course. And he can take that if he wants. My question for Rafi, as I run by, is, are you coming with? And I reach out a hand.
Misses.
Rafi reaches out, paw, whatever turtles have.
I grab Rafi by the hand and I vortex warp us, both of us together, to this location.
Okay.
I bring him with me, directly beside, so that he's no longer in the effect of this. That's my action.
Mhm.
I will look around with my bonus action. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, and realize that we are missing one. And then I will hold, assuming that these people will die to the piercing and poison, and knowing that we are safe. If I may, I will use the rest of my bonus action to hold to close this fucking door when our fifth member of the party makes it over here.
Hey, sure, you can hold something like that.
That's so kind of you, Max. So Nikki comes around the corner, puts Rafi over there, is looking at all these bugs and centipede, and it's got both sets of doors, and is waiting and looking for Claire.
Clara, you see the entire room enveloped in bugs, just in a cloud. Flying around, you see a lot of them come out and like nip and nap at you. And you are between, you don't really have line of sight. You saw a few of your friends go to the right. Actually, you saw 2 of them go to the right. You saw the rest of your friends go to the left. And then behind you is more bugs, but you saw all these bugs just swarm out at your face. You took some damage. What would you like to do?
I would like to run in this direction.
Okay.
20, 10.
When Claire clears the door, Nikki will shut both behind her, pull out a dagger, and thread it between the door handles so that it may not open this direction.
Very nice. All right.
And that's his reaction to do that.
And is the spider too close? Is the spider too close for me to hit it with my bow?
No.
Okay, then I would like to hit that spider with my sharpshooter.
Alrighty. Natural
Yeah, you
20. Okay.
Let's go. That's
Yeah. Yeah. No. What does this crit look like?
So do I double the 21 or do I double
You
the
double
3?
the dice.
So 6 plus.
Yes.
18.
Plus 18.
is that spider close enough to trigger sneak
So
attack?
24
No,
damage
it's not within
plus.
melee.
So 24 damage.
Total of 24.
Yeah.
It is actually still up, but
Alright.
it is badly wounded. And also afraid still, I think? Yeah, no pretenses on whether if you take damage it does anything. So yeah, it just gets
Okay.
shot into, like right in its mouth. It's just clattering and trying to get it. You see this greenish, terrible blood just kind of leaking out of its mouth. And it is severely fucked up after that. You see just a little bit of the arrow tip like poking out the back of its skull, but it's somehow still moving. It's really
Okay.
gross.
Then I'm gonna take a normal short bow shot at him.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. It had exactly 2 health left.
Oh, okay.
So you polish it off with an extra clean arrow. Stick it, I'd say, right in the mouth again, and just get it a little bit further up the cranial region. So there's now 2 arrows sticking out the top of its thing, that's gleaming this green slime in it.
Can he be hanging from the ceiling like a chandelier?
Yeah, it had sticky webs out, so sure, it's suddenly hanging there. I'll knock it
Okay.
prone just to indicate it's just kind of floating there. It wouldn't really be hanging from the ceiling. It just kind of slaps back against the wall. A really gruesome display. You basically hung it, but it's
Nice.
dope. So well done, well done.
Nice, thanks. And then I am going to come over here, and I don't think I can stealth that, so I'll just chill.
Okay. Very productive turn. Is now the magic caster in the other room. It's their turn. You guys don't really see what's going on, but you hear some pounding on the door, and it begins to shake. Going to try and force it open. It's not enough. With the knife in there. Yeah. Brings us to the magic casters in the room. As you see 2 of them in the backlines over here, kind of looking at this group of people that is now clustered in this hallway. One of them raises a hand, and a whirling pool of fire appears in it, and it fires off Um, I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I would help with this, but I can't
Yeah.
because I had to use my action or my reaction to close the door. Sorry.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
No, what? Luck?
Yeah, do we have luck?
Could be better.
I think all of
Wow.
you have at least one.
Oh, come
unless
on.
you've used
Oh, thank God! I rolled a 2.
any.
Oh,
Do you still
dear.
have any? Do you know if you used some before? I know
I've
you used
never
one,
did.
right?
I've never used one.
Make
Oh,
sure
those
that all of
Robbie
you are
as well.
adding a +4 to your saves, by the way.
Oh,
You're all within 10 feet of Keswin? Yeah? Yeah.
Well, whoever's,
Oh.
yep.
I just don't
Okay.
think that's gonna matter for me.
okay.
DC is 14.
14.
Um,
Yes.
I have something that's gonna let me add to this roll. I just need to. Oh, favored by the gods, so I'm gonna add 2d4 to this.
Do you have to know whether you can or not prior to the roll?
Yeah, if you fail,
If you fail,
a
okay.
saving
It's on
throw.
fail.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
on
fail.
fail. Yep.
Okay.
That's what's sick
32.
about it. And I passed.
Okay.
That'd be an 18. So
So yeah, DC is 14.
When I tell you I had to claw and scrape for that 14.
Can I tell you that I didn't need to use luck with a natural 2 thanks to Gaswin, but I still did.
Hey, you know what?
Because I'm a fool.
There you go. You take 20 points of fire damage, halved to 10 on a save. As this fireball erupts from the inside of all of you. Very bad rolls on their part.
Have it again for fire resistance.
If you have that, yeah.
I drank the potion earlier.
Yeah. That's still going. It lasts for an hour, right?
An hour.
No. It'll last for this fight. You then see Kazwin, you see the other person raise a hand. Another bead of red energy out towards you. I need everybody to make one more dex saving throw.
Jesus.
It's still a +4 from Kaz.
Still is, yeah.
Yep.
I actually can't fail outside of natural 1, so.
Another
There you go.
dex save.
Nikki is bloodied. If you
I'm
believe
gonna
Oh,
use
dear.
luck on that one.
if you believe that.
18.
It's still
Hey.
a fail, but a less of a fail. Shit.
Okay.
14 again.
Okay. 14 exactly beats. So yeah. This fireball. Some better rolls. Yeah. That's 29 points of fire damage for anybody that failed. I don't think any of you did.
Jesus.
Except for Rafi.
Yeah.
It is halved on a save to 14. And then halved again for Nikki.
Uh-oh.
The wizard is almost to single digits.
Oh, God.
As both of these fireballs just explode in your vicinity, drenching you all in a wave of heat. If anybody's concentrating on anything, I don't think anybody is anymore.
Nope.
Now would be a time to note of it. But these waves of heat rock out, and that ends the spellcaster's turn. The boys in here, I think, yeah, there's 2 of them outside. You're both gonna run over. That guy, I think they both actually have to dash. They can't even attempt to push the door open. But you hear more pounding that stops.
When they take that piercing and poison damage.
It would be presumed.
I presume.
This man runs in, as does this man, as does this man.
Oh, AOO. Because I didn't get it on the other guy.
You do, in fact, get one.
And that's my hex to target. So let's hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby.
I'll say for clarity's sake, I'm gonna move you guys onto circles, so that
Does an
functions.
18 hit my hex target?
It does.
Excellent. So 1d10 plus 1. Oops, don't do that. Be cool. 1d10 plus 6 is the first hit. So he's gonna take 10 damage plus the hex damage, which is another 1d6. 3.
So 10
And-
plus 3?
Yep, so 13, and for posterity, I'm also gonna smite him. So
Okay.
another 2d8. Is he undead?
No.
Okay, well,
This is a
he's
2d.
Hey, we could hope. 16! Hey!
Wow. Okay. Double 8s.
That's a good turn.
Yeah, yeah. No, that is a very good hit. Just for a reaction, that's a big
Yeah.
blow. This guy kind of staggers and, ugh, but he keeps walking towards Della menacingly.
Oh wait,
Menacingly.
can I also get an opportunity attack?
Do you have Polearm Master?
I know I have opportunity attack.
No. He gets
Okay,
it because they walk into his range with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If they're not breaking out of your range of attack, that's when a
Oh,
normal
that's to
opportunity.
leave. Okay, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, Della,
Yep.
he's gonna take 2 swings at you.
God.
He does not have advantage, so we'll say actually this set is for Caswin. I'm one of the guys. A natural 20 and a miss.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
We'll do Caswin's first, just to make it
Oh,
easier.
okay.
The second set, I believe all miss, because that's a shit set of rolls. Della
Yeah.
is going to take 2 swings at you. He does not have advantage, because you're a little bit too deep in enemy backlines.
Alright.
1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and roll those up real fast. Caswin,
Yeah.
you had 1 hit, 1 crit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take 9 points of piercing damage or slashing damage from his longsword, and then the crit. Ah, double 8's right back at you.
Oh.
19 more.
Kaz is knocked out.
Caswin
Oh,
crumbles,
It is exactly enough to put me out.
falls over. Fortunately, both strikes have already been made. Della,
Yeah.
you got hit once.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of slashing damage from the guy that hit you. The final 3 boyos are behind, and are going to make javelin attacks against Della, Nikki, and Rafi. Della,
Are we all getting half cover because of all the bodies that they have to throw through?
no.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could
They have to
That would
throw
make
it
sense, I guess,
through
yeah.
their people to get
through
to
your
us.
people. Okay, I thought you meant corpses.
No, through their people.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say half cover. That's fair. So Della, that's
Very
a
least. So +2.
it's a
to your
plus 2 to your AC.
Yeah, +2 your AC.
Della, that is a 17 to hit you with your plus 2 to AC. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Nikki, they're not gonna hit you.
I'm invincible.
And Rafi. Wow, those are terrible
Call-
rolls.
Didn't even
Nice.
call it out. Jesus.
Nope.
What do you mean?
I was like, I didn't even know what they were.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
I know what your thing is. They only have plus 5 to hit, motherfucker.
That's
Stand
fair.
down.
That's fair,
Wait for the
that's
adult
fair.
dragon.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Rafi, it's now your turn. As all of these guys have expended their turns, these guys kind of duck back around the door because they can't get in the melee right now, and they're smarter than that. Wait, they have advantage.
Not for long.
All right, well, we're just gonna do one more of those sets. See if any of them do hit. Della, no.
We got blessed, by the way.
A bless, very nice.
Oh, we did.
A natural
what?
19 and a natural 18 for you, Nikki. So that's
See?
a 24.
See, a 24 does hit with.
Yeah, he didn't get a natural 19 before, Nikki.
Okay, technically that does hit. Is
Okay,
that-
does a 23 also hit?
No, a 23 misses.
Okay. Well, you get hit once. If you'd like
It's
to
not
take it,
nice.
first 5 points of piercing damage.
I don't want to take it. Thank you for asking.
Okay, well, you do take it anyways.
Okay.
And they would not have advantage on Rafi, so Rafi, you're good.
Awesome.
Because there's no enemies within 5 feet of you. so you're
Let's
chilling.
see. I want to see something real quick.
And with all of that, I mean, can you walk over somebody that's unconscious?
Who? Anyone?
Oh, I was
Anybody?
just throwing that on Daniel. Yeah. Can this guy step over you? Step over Caswin?
Step over Caswin. He's difficult terrain.
Difficult
That's
terrain? Oh, he had movement.
Yeah.
He's good. He's gonna step forward a little bit.
The
I guess technically that would mean I'm not gonna metagame it. That's fine.
audacity.
He steps over Caswin's fallen body and prepares to swing at Rafi the turtle. Rafi, it's now your turn.
Rafi is going to cast Wall of Fire in a circle right here.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So that lights up that entire area with flames, I believe.
It
Which side is the
does.
damaging side? The inside, I assume?
The inside.
Okay.
So I need a dex save from all 4 of them.
Yeah, that'll do it. This opaque wall of fire appears.
Spell save DC 17. And...
One of them's gonna attempt to counterspell you.
Oh.
As they see this flame coming out. He does not. And I will go ahead and dial that blessing as well as I check Twitch. So yeah, they need to all make dex saves. That's a 1 on the bless. Hang on. All right.
I think that's like all party members come back with full health.
No.
Is that
Right.
what that is?
All
Pretty
party
sure.
members heal for
You
5,
should know
10,
better than that.
20?
I think
Just
I think
give a
it's like
number.
I think they heal for like 14 d20.
Casters
I think it's at
fail.
least
pretty sure.
14 d20
The Warriors.
minimum.
Minimum
Yeah.
14 d20.
Oh, now you sounded like hot shit a minute ago. The other boys make it out just fine. Counterspell fails. That guy's 3rd level is expended. Okay, so what's the damage we're looking at?
24, 12 on a save.
Ooh. Okay. Yikes. Those casters are no longer looking as good as they were. But you also can't see them because there's a big old opaque wall of fire, so you don't know how it went. With the bless though, the bless of 1. If my computer would. Amelia's might fills your weapons and spells. Everyone's next attack has smite for the whole party.
Ooh.
2d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
So if you hit them
Smite
with an
is
attack
good.
roll. Pretty dope. That brings us to the dead spider and then to Caswin, who is on the ground.
Ah! Hang on, I have a bonus action. My cat just jumped off my leg. Ow.
Oh, okay.
I am also going to cast 2nd level healing word on Kaz.
You may not. You
I
already
may
cast a
not.
leveled spell.
Oh, okay, then I'll do no.
Cantrips only.
Even though one's a
Yeah.
bonus action?
You
Okay.
can only cast 1 spell a turn. Otherwise, action surge would be insane.
Then in that case, for my own safety,
Action surge. I power word kill you, and then I fire up all the rest of them.
Rafi is going to turn into a giant scorpion.
All right. That is one feature I did not give you yet, so I'm gonna add that to your morphs because you. Whoops! What did I just do? I took someone off a turn order. We'll deal with that.
Is Rafi a druid? Like what is
Yeah.
what's
Hold on.
happening?
He sure is. He's the turtle of many
Wife's
forms.
calling me.
All right. So I'm gonna add this to your morphs. Oops. Hang on. I remember how to do this. Morphs. Right.
I go.
click.
If you're in morphs, go ahead and you grab a giant ape.
I'm not gonna cater your wins right now. Hang on a minute. Chill out.
Okay. I just
I'm
while you
busy.
I was letting you know while you were there.
Okay. Doesn't quite work like that. Alright, there you go. Turn into a giant scorpion and kind of shove your friends out of the way a little bit.
Thank
Just appears. Bring us to Caswin though.
Yeah, that's when fucking Bello's still knocked the fuck out, yeah?
Yeah. Your weapon glows a little bit, and I need you to make a death save, please. Natural 2. That is a failure.
That's the second worst thing you can do.
Well, you know, not the first worst. That'll bring us to Della. Della, your concentration has been broken because that spider's fucking dead.
Woo!
Also,
Alright,
you got hit a lot with a lot of things.
I did. That was very fun for me. So actually, I think I'm gonna do a real quick cheeky mass healing word for the whole party.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
And
Bonus
it's
action,
maxed
mass
out
healing
if you're
word.
low, right? Doesn't it do something crazy if we're low?
Being the cleric that she is, you'll roll to heal everybody else, but Chasm will get the maximum instead of you having to roll.
Yes.
Hey.
So Kaz gets
Hey!
12 points
Excellent.
Hell
of
yeah.
healing, and everybody else gets 2d4 plus 4.
Jasmine wakes up.
Everybody else gets 11.
Excellent.
That is so dope. That's like.
What does this
That
look
is-
like as you change the course of this battle, Della?
Oh, this is like everyone just catches like a green fire real quick, just and they feel a little better.
It looks like it's gonna hurt a lot, but as it washes over you, you feel, I wouldn't even say warmth. It's like a cold reassurance. It's like,
Like a nice dip in a pool.
yeah, something like that. And it's very firm, and you feel like a presence wash over you. Nikki, it's actually very familiar to you. And Claire, it's very familiar to you too. Not to mention, actually, Claire, you also get 12 instead of 11 like everybody else.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Excellent.
Why?
You don't know?
Oh, okay.
Your mark on your chest feels very cold, though.
Num, num, num.
Nikki, it's now your turn.
Okay, am I to understand there are 3 cultists immediately beside us?
Yeah.
How are they looking?
Fine.
They're looking fine?
Yeah, that guy in the front, sexy.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn Caswin into a giant ape.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my.
So you wanted me to
Your
put it on
boy.
you while I was in morphs.
Oh, I'm about
I
to
will-
beat some ass. Give
So
me.
I'm gonna go ahead and polymorph Caswin into a giant ape,
Oh my.
and then
Wait,
so I reach down to where he is, and I put my hand on his chest. He's looking at me with his 12 hit points. I'm looking at him, and I say, "Chapter 4, fuck him up." And I turn him into a giant ape, and then I step the fuck back in such a way that I'm like kind of behind this giant ape, behind this scorpion. I'm assuming with their sizes, no one can see me, and I'm like taking the rest of my actions to make sure that I am as hidden as can be. As I turn him into a giant ape, you'll find that.
Oh, I can't wait.
Have you got that stat block?
I do.
Brian?
Yep.
Alright.
We're
Alright.
good.
The good
That's
news
you.
is, Nikki, you don't have to use any movement because this giant ape is gonna shunt everybody.
Great. I'm gonna stay over here, and I'm gonna be back in this corner. And I'm gonna go ahead and duck down so that I have at least 3/4 cover. I'm preparing my shield spell. I'm gonna avoid everything that I can back here while my friends take care of the rest of this.
So I have a question. If someone is polymorphed, can they still access like smite if they're a paladin, or is that okay? All right. I thought we
You
were
can't
okay.
expend spell slots while you're a creature.
You
Well,
can if you're wild shaped.
If you're wild shaped, that would be dope, yes. But you don't have
Okay.
your charisma. 'cause
Okay.
Because you're polymorphed.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I can show that to them with like 66 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I got everything
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
up. I was just gonna do
Okay.
some shit.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna leave Kaz as a giant ape, and I'm gonna as strong as he is now, as strong as he thinks he is, and
Yes.
I'm gonna back up and hide and
I need-
do all those things.
I need you, Rafi. It's like Claire is just out of this. Della,
Mhm.
and a couple of cultists. I need you all to make dex saves real fast as this motherfucker gets big.
Hey, does that go off with my bonus or not with my bonus for them?
This is you being this creature, so
You're-
I'm gonna
you're-
say no.
Oh.
Yeah. Your,
So what is
your
it-
natural
what is it-
born
what has
charisma
happened?
has left you. As this
So
thing
what
is
is-
shunting
what has
you,
happened?
as it's just enveloping the space, it's kind of pushing you all back.
Yeah, we're rolling to get out of the way, and I don't.
10.
10? Okay. It is a DC 10.
Nice.
It's not.
I
It's not an
actually-
actively enemy doing it.
I
you know?
actually can't fail.
Yeah.
But I rolled a natural 20, so
So you're chilling.
I rolled a 4, so.
Okay. So yeah, Claire's just out of that. I'm gonna roll for these cultists real fast. There's 3 of them that need to do it. He's fine.
I can assume that if
he's
they are
not.
shunted, they're all shunted out of the room, right?
They are gonna
can
be
only assume.
shunted. Everybody's getting out of his space regardless.
Mm-hmm. Well, Della is obviously moved towards the door because she's behind Caswin. Everyone else, there's no space for them anywhere else except outside the room, right? Yeah, you got it.
Kind of. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain. So this 3x3 space is now occupied, essentially. I'm gonna say the edges and corners of it are okay. Della, you do get smacked a little bit. It's not horrible, actually. I rolled really low on damage. So, Della, you take 2 points of blood, force damage.
Just like hit her in the nose, like, ah.
Nikki, you take 2. Or you take 1 because he saved. Claire's out of the way. Rafi, you get shoved over here into this white gate,
Oh, fun.
which is not great. You take 2 points of force damage. And I'm gonna look at what the white, I think the white gate acts similarly. Yes,
Am I gonna
it
get
does.
pinballed around by the ape and the
Yeah,
gate?
kind of. So I need you to make a quick con save.
That was 2. Man. Nat 20.
Natural 20. Pretty good. Yeah, so you just take an additional bit of force damage. You manage to keep yourself upright. Take 6 force damage, and you're kind of crushed, squished here. I will say Claire does need to make a quick save because there's scorpion flying everywhere. Make a quick dex save for me, Claire. This is a clusterfuck.
Save?
Yeah. This
Getting a-
Caswin
getting a little tight.
hulks out and then shoves the scorpion into you, essentially.
Oh, and then I have to. I think my wall
21.
is concentration. It is.
21? Okay,
I have a.
you are all right. What's up?
I had a question, but I don't think it's important. I'll ask you later.
Okay. 21, you are all right, Claire. You managed to like balance on some scorpion legs. You're all right.
Can
Did
I
not get
climb on
shoved in
top of the
wall.
scorpion?
On your turn?
Oh, okay.
Not as a reaction.
Oh.
Well, with a 20, not as a reaction. That'd be too cool.
Okay.
I can't let you be that cool.
But I'm dope as hell.
Well, it's
I mean,
your turn
you
now.
Could. You could.
It is your turn now.
Okay. I can't. I have no idea what's going on with this freaking Winton in the way.
There's a big old Winton there.
If I climb on top of the scorpion, can I get a shot at one of the guys in front of the Winton?
I think if you climbed on the Winton, you could.
Okay, I'm gonna climb
He's
on the
a
Winton.
huge creature, which means he's like, he's a dummy thick right now, if that makes any sense.
I am a giant ape.
Yeah.
I will climb on Winton.
Okay, you climb on Winton. I will give you some flying for that. And you... Oop, wrong creature. Drag you over here. You kind of clamber on his chest hairs. And you look over. You do see them. Kind of all also pushed back, but are, like, holding on. Like, whoa, a whole lot of that going on.
Are the guys that used fireball the ones in the back? All
You
the way in
cannot
the
see
room?
them right now. There's a wall of fire going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
It's,
actually, Rafi, I do need you to concentrate on that if you haven't already.
I did. I
Okay,
rolled
cool.
a 10, and there's a +2 to that.
Hmm.
But the
Well, yeah, I'll say that was part of the same thing. That's fine. Go ahead.
yeah, the walls like
okay.
Yeah, there's an opaque wall of flame that cannot be seen through at the moment.
Okay. So, I guess I'll take a sharpshooter shot at one of the guys that I can see.
Okay. Yeah, one of these guys out next to the wall over here.
Uh-huh.
That'll be fine.
Which would be sneak attack because of our proximity, right?
Yes. They're definitely threatened by this ape.
The ape is big and cuddly, though.
Could not be more engaged with his ape's feet.
Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, I use my second.
Fire again.
Okay. 14 hit?
14? Unfortunately, no.
Can I luck it?
You could. As long as you got luck to spare. I trust you guys to keep track of that.
Actually, I'm gonna save my luck for something more important. Just
I
in
mean,
case.
fair enough.
And then I will, what can I do for bonus action? I'm gonna bonus action drink a potion.
Okay. Yeah. Get your health back.
Yeah, where'd my inventory go? Use a potion of greater healing.
That'd be 4d4 plus 4.
4d4.
We'll leave this up for reference, actually. They did get
Uh,
pushed into it.
13, 14, 15, 17. And then I had a max HP, but I don't know what it was.
Oh,
I think my max HP was like 60 or something. Or 61.
oh, your max got reduced. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Drank a potion near max health? That's crazy.
Not that much. I'm
Oh,
at
yes.
48 now.
That's fine. I'll just be judging. Okay, so these
I don't know what I'm
spellcasters.
doing. I'm vibing.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. You guys are winning astoundingly well. These guys are going. Not quite sure what they want to do with this wall of fire in the way. So they're going to make it to where it's not gonna hurty them. In the center-ish area, I'll say.
They have to be like dead center on that, don't they?
More or less, yeah. They gotta be really close to the center. And yeah, I mean they're just gonna fire at disadvantage through everywhere. I think Kaz, when you're just in the way, they're just gonna fire two sets of
So by
scorching ray at
definition,
you.
I'm so sorry, Max. By
Mhm.
definition, opaque means they do not have line of sight. They need to move through it if they're going to have line of sight to target anyone.
So do they just
Even
have
if
to fire
it's
randomly?
a target within range?
I mean, you can't see them if you don't have line of sight. You can't attack. I'm so sorry.
They don't need line of sight to hurl firebolts through, do they?
At what?
They're just firing
Yeah.
them at your general
You-
vicinity.
Do you not need line of sight to attack an enemy?
Not with Scorching Ray. They're firing at where you guys were.
If you say so.
I feel like you can attack through it, otherwise it would be insanely strong. It's already crazy.
It is a 4th level spell, but if that is the way you feel, that's fine.
They can't do any that
Yeah.
require you to see a target. This Scorching Ray, they can just shoot. I'll say if a natural one happens, they'll hit their own guys. But that's they're just shooting those through to try and hit people. Yeah.
If you say so.
To be fair, they're not going to hit any of you because Kazwin is in the way. So, they will attempt to go with disadvantage, and we'll see how it goes. That actually misses Giant Ape. What's your AC, Caswin, right now?
As a giant ape, it is a 12.
That just hits then. The one hits you. Also misses. Second guy misses. Hits. Hits. So you take a lovely 24 points. Oh, Jesus. 24 points of fire damage, Keswin.
Okay.
But you're not concentrating.
Nope.
You're just absorbing flames.
Just meat shielding.
The other three guys have nobody else to attack, so they're just going to try and wolf on you, buddy.
Let's go.
So that's 1 hit. 2 hit. Red hit. Blue hit. 5 hit. 6 hit. So all 6 of their attacks hit.
Mm-hmm.
No crits though, fortunately. 34 points of slashing damage for you.
All right.
I think still isn't that bad
It's
for you.
not significant.
So all
Giant
3 of
babe.
those guys do that. The other 3 are trapped in this flaming wall currently, so are going to just like gotta step back out of it so they don't get burned to death. And hold an attack action with javelins. Well, that's their whole thing. Scorpion.
Let's see. So you said moving through allies you treat as difficult terrain.
Yes.
So with mobile, if I dash, that doesn't cost me any extra movement. Is that gonna apply to allies?
I think that would be just fine. It's part of the feat.
Sweet deal. I'm going to walk up to my wall. My wall's like right there.
Yeah. It's at the edge of these doors, essentially. You can't move into a hostile creature space, though.
Is there a dude there? Is that why I can't?
There's
move
3
forward?
dudes right there, yeah.
Oh, great. Then I'm
It's
just gonna walk up to
this
where
dude,
I am,
this dude, and this dude.
and I'm gonna start attacking them. That's even better.
Okay. I'll say, because you can't really stop in a friendly creature space, so that's why you got shunted. You can be on the wall and stinging down at them if you'd like.
Sure,
Like up
that'll
where
work.
the spider corpse is. I'm gonna delete that so it's less confusing.
That'll work just fine.
Yeah. You can get within range of 5-foot range of at least one of them and a 10-foot range of the others.
Okay. The one that I'm 5-foot range, I'm going to attack with claws.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit? I'm gonna guess no.
No.
Okay. He is going to once again attack with claws.
Another one.
A nat 1.
Oh, okay. That
And now
guy is
he's-
slippery.
He's going to try to sting it.
The same dude?
Same dude.
Oh my goodness.
Also has a +4. So that is also a miss.
This is classic.
Wow.
Oh
Coffee
my
days.
Wow.
gosh.
All
3
3
attacks
attacks
and
he
we can't land
manages to
one.
duck, dodge, and dive, and you unfortunately cannot land a blow. Gaslin, it's now your turn.
Gats is up. Closest, closest ant. He's going to swing at probably the one that was hexed earlier, because why not?
I assume you stand up.
Oh yeah, stand up and just beat some ass here.
Yeah, this dude,
All
I
right.
believe, was hexed.
So
I don't
we're
think
gonna
that's concentration, though, right?
add. Yes,
That is
and it
dumb.
would have been broke. It doesn't matter anyways. Because I got knocked out. That's a natural 20. On his
Uh-oh.
first fist hit.
Hey!
So
Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
All right, here you go. And then we're gonna add. Oh, that's gonna be 25 plus 6, so 31 bludgeoning.
You paced him.
Okay, so the first one gets pasted. I do have another fist, and I'm gonna paste the next ant that is next to me.
Okay.
So here we go. And by paste, I mean whiff miserably.
You swing
Wait,
down.
do I have advantage because I have boys with me or no? No.
Unless you have pack tactics like they do.
No, they don't have no. But that's
Yeah.
okay. I pasted one of them. Good
You
job.
did. The other guy, you reach down for him. You're like, easy, and you just get poked in the hand. You weren't expecting it. It's like, ah!
Wait a sec. When was the last bless?
You would get smite, but you did
No, when was the last bless?
the
That's
last
what I'm
bless.
asking.
I don't know.
When was the last time we got a blessing?
The last bless was you get smite.
Or luck. The
I
last
think it was
luck.
the one.
The last luck.
Last luck.
Did we get more than one luck this session? No, we've only got one. Okay. Never mind. That's it. That's all I got.
I'll double
It's good.
check for you.
Well,
Nope.
But
I
yeah.
looked. I
Alright.
cried. It hurts.
Cool. Yeah. No, I see 2 out of 3 for everybody. So.
Yep. I only took one. So.
Stella.
Oh, okay. I am in. Right beside the ape, which is and the. Is the scorpion really floating, or is that just
It's
something
crawling
Yeah,
on the wall.
climbing.
prone on the wall? Okay, cool. And she's gonna.
It's quite a narrow tunnel.
Yeah, she's gonna hit whoever's closest to the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Yeah, swing away.
Swing at her. Swingity. Gonna fall? No? Okay, that's just where it's sitting. 15.
15 just misses.
Ah, shite.
Bonus action, and he manages to bat it out of the way with his shield.
Rude.
Very. I agree.
Yes. And that was. Did you say that was my bonus action to,
To reactivate it.
To
yeah.
react. Okay, so. So I can still do spells, right?
Yep. You haven't cast anything.
This guy hurt.
A little bit from the ape, but
Right. So. Okay, I'm gonna need a wisdom save.
okay. He will
One of them. Yes.
attempt a wisdom save.
Please don't be wise. I
We'll
mean,
see.
you're still here, but
Let's see. Bow. 4.
yay! So you've been told and deaded,
Okay.
and so now you take. It's missing any of its hit points. Instead, takes d12 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I think you
2d12.
get 2 of those at your level.
Yes. 2d12 plus 4. And. Oh. Well, still 14.
14. Okay.
Yes.
He takes a little bit of damage. He still looks mostly okay.
Wheel. Suck it.
All right. Well, with that, we do get back to the top of initiative, and I think we're gonna go ahead and put a pause on it for this evening, as it's getting kind of late. There's still a lot of fight seems like left to go, so we'll pick back up here next week as you attempt to finish clearing this room and finish out your time here in the Doom Vault. But thank you so much to all of my lovely audience that joined us for this evening. We do love our good old Flock Obama, who have reached a 25 stream streak. That's awesome.
Hey.
Thank you so much. And yeah, that's our main announcement for this evening. So thank you so much, Flacco, and thank you all of you people that are watching now or in the future. We love you so much, and we will see you next time here on Iron Valor. We will find someone to raid though, and we'll be back in just a week. And also Sunday, don't forget Sunday night game, No Man's Land. Very fun to watch. I love it. Well, bye bye. We love you.
Bye.